Yo, we back, man. We back. Hey, I got the new service, man. We're gonna see how this thing goes. This is my first time testing it. I haven't played the college football online or anything yet. I've been online with my phone. I got online today with my computer. I finally got everything set up yesterday, y'all. I was on top of the house, but it just told me I was having trouble with my internet. So we will see. We will see, y'all. But first day of summer camp, when you actually on the field, not just working out, when you actually running plays, all this kind of stuff. Salute, salute, salute. What's up, Bumpy? What's up, Warren? What's going on, Shirley? LG, what's happening? Yeah, LG, man, I've been going through it, bro. But look, I've got everything. I got the two TVs now. I got my gaming system now. I got my new internet now. So we moving up. We moving up. I got the job now. So I got 4 days off. So when I'm off, like these are my 4 days right here. So I get to go live and all this kind of stuff while I'm off. So I think I created the best of both worlds. Uh yeah, I saw that. I got some of those pictures. What's up, Ron? What's up, Ron? I meant to drop the link in the group, y'all. I forgot about that thing. I'm gonna drop the link right now. But I got some pictures, I got some videos, and the only thing I don't have now, y'all, is my capture card for the game. Once I get that, I will be streaming games. I got to find out how Cam Newton and all them how they scream, because like Cam Newton, when he doing his stuff, you can see him in his games behind him. I got a package coming in the mail. I'm supposed to get it on the first. One of my big homies reached out to me and was like, "Hey, bro, I'm gonna send you a bunch of stuff to help you on your journey." So I don't know what he wouldn't even tell me what's in the bag. So hopefully we're gonna find out. I had a green screen before, but I don't know what I did with it. Crispy, y'all let me know what's going on, Warren G. We dropped
Yes,
down.
sir. Yes, sir. Tag, how you doing, brother?
I'm good. I'm good. Hey, can you hear me real good?
Man, you crispy. You in there. You good. I love it. Straight, bro. Did you freeze up on me? I think he I think he just froze up on me, guys. Give him a minute. He'll be back. Look at that 12th man. It's close to time. 12th man is out there. It's getting close to that time. Y'all better get ready. I'm in line. I'm in line. You better get in line for that 12th man. Cause Coach Prime ain't playing. I wonder if any of you guys caught that Coach Prime coaching the corners, the DBs. He's physically out there getting at it, man. He was having a ball. He was having a blast. Check out that video, well off video. Yeah, he dropping jewels on them too. He definitely giving them game. Them DBs was getting that work in with him. He was out there with them, rolling around, running, playing, talking junk to the players. Oh man, it was good, bro. Hell of a coach. Did you make it back? Okay, he's still away. Hopefully he'll be back. I'm loving the first week. I'm loving the energy I'm seeing from the coaches. The coaches has got the energy right now. I think that altitude might have a lot of those players getting their bodies back right. So they running out of gas a little bit from what I'm getting from the videos. But they should be all right by the third week. We should be ready to go. But the coaches are dropping jewels. Livingston dropping jewels on the players. They out there actually really putting in that work. They putting in that work. Coaches are hungry. Y'all better watch out. 10-2. Facts. LG, I'm not sure what you mean by how it's looking. But if you're talking about what I'm seeing on Well Off Media and Reach the People and pregame show, DNVR. Oh, by the way, man, I think we got JUCO lineman coming in. He big Samoan, 300 pounds. I think he was 6'5". I know he's 300 pounds, and I know he's six something, but I think he's 6'5". And I saw some of his footage on one of the videos. Uh, Man, gonna be a problem. He a 4-star too. He got 4-star rating, and he putting in that work too. I would like to see Simone get some shine, rep they rep they people, and hopefully get some. We can get some athletes out of that as well from the Samoan side. No offense to anybody, much love. So it looked like Ethan Boyd has retired. So they're I got it off of I think it was Buff Up TV. He's the content creator that just give you like players that are coming in or recruits or transfer players, and normally it's only about 3 minutes long. Um, So that's where I've been getting that from. Plus, I've been hearing it across the YouTube streets that they was looking at a JUCO player, offensive lineman, and he was supposed to be Samoan. So um, I just put one and one together and got two out of it. So I believe he'd be coming over. Oh, well, let me say this. It was saying that CU gave him an offer. So I don't know if he accepted yet. So that's where I got some of that from. We was
Warren,
just talking
yeah,
about.
hold it down. Appreciate you, Warren, for holding it down, man.
No problem, man. I wasn't going nowhere, man. I was talking about that 12th man in the background too. So we getting close to that time. I got my hands rubbing together. I'm gonna have to go start looking for me a helmet in a minute. I'm gonna have to go on the web to see if I can get me a CU helmet, bro. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah, yeah.
sir.
It's about that time, man.
He just froze up on me again. That's all good. But yeah, we was on Dino Dino's show as well earlier today. I was talking about we talking about going 10-2. I got my boys going 10-2. But did you see that we getting a JUCO player? You back on? I think you back on now.
Yeah, I'm back on a Juku
Okay.
play.
Yeah, we getting a Samoan. He's Samoan. Uh he played for JUCO college. He's 6'5", 300 pounds. He's an offensive tackle. My bad. He's an offensive tackle. But we lost Boyd.
Yeah, 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 yeah. So I want to touch on that, boy. So let me get through these slides real quick, and we'll talk about
Okay,
that.
okay, okay.
What's up, Ron?
We got control of the show. Let's get it, baby.
What it do? What it do? Yeah, do your thing, man.
Hey, man, when I died laughing, if y'all notice, my man Benson feet are off the ground. His feet, he floating in the air right now. When he smacked Benson, dog, his feet was off the ground. He had to jump in the air to hit this man. That's how crazy it is when you try to fight like a heavyweight, a big guy. Like they got the advantage on you. These 6'5", 6'4" dudes, they got an advantage. But as the normal 6 foot man, you got to do what you can. And he held his ground. He smacked him real good. And if y'all notice, Benson was acting like he wanted to do a little something, but he didn't really do a lot. I think it caught him off guard. Did y'all see this?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, I saw for sure. Yeah, he definitely got caught off guard. He tried to, get a little aggressive towards the end. Somebody was trying to hold the center. Hank was trying to hold him back. He was like, "Man, get off me, man, get off me."
Yeah.
And he started pushing forward. But yeah, I love to see this, man, especially with helmets on. Ain't no real injuries happening. Yeah, do y'all thing. Get at it, man. Let's go.
Hey, see, they was talking about this. They saying they need to make a new heavyweight class, like a super heavyweight class. Because when you got these dudes 6'4", 6'5", man, they so much longer. They got more reach. And like Benson was a normal heavyweight back in the day. Jump off. So yeah, I hope boxing do something about this because it's as a normal 6 foot dude. This used to be a grown man. Now a 6 footer, you almost normal size or small at 6 foot when you're trying to play football, especially when you're trying to play basketball. So the world is changing, y'all.
Yes, sir.
We had a Trevor Woods sighting today. Trevor Woods jumped out the box and had 2 picks. I like how he threw the ball up in the air right here, and everybody was shooting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Man, don't be gassing me, Tiger, because I go there.
Yeah. And this was his second pick right here. This was the first pick, and the other one was the second pick. So I like what I saw today. I'm gonna tell you what I really love.
Coach
today.
Prime out there coaching, man.
Yeah, the shades looking crispy too. The shades.
Did you see him out there getting around, having the ball on 8 toes?
Yeah, on 8 toes. Get it. You see, he's starting to get his mobility back.
Yeah. That part. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And in the DB's ear this time, you can fully see that he giving all of them some attention. All of them. Come on.
LG Thompson, no did it, man. Hey, I'm just talking about sports, dog. I ain't thinking about that. LG.
Man,
Hey,
it got on me hard about that. No Diddy. It's a word I can't associate. Anything word that's associated with something that's crazy. I'm like, man.
yeah.
I said the word hard, man. They roasted me for a minute, bro.
Yeah, normal conversation no more. Everybody got them freaking minds out here. But hey, I like how the coaches, man. This is what I like the most out of everything, y'all. What I like is these coaches that we have now. I hear them coaching, and I hear it's a new kind of coach. Like I seen Cam Newton, he had to take the other day when he had the baby on his show, and he was saying how he never had an African American coach to ever coach him, like after high school. Like he went to 3 different colleges, and he played for 2 teams in the NFL. And he said he never had an African American coach. So he was like, it's a barrier sometimes with communication and all that kind of stuff because you just come from different backgrounds. These guys, I'm listening to how Warren Sapp and Coach Lewis and all these guys, how they talk to them. Even Coach Livingston, I'm listening to how he talked to them. Like they all have a different kind of lingo. It's not that old school. I feel like the staff they had last year was that old, long in the tooth staff that, they had a lot of football knowledge, but they remember stuff back in the 80s, in the early 90s, and we've moved on to a new time right now.
What I
Like,
like most about what I heard today through the videos, I heard a lot of cursing, man. I heard a
yeah,
lot of cursing, man. And that's where you know everybody dialed in, because you think of football, man, and football practice, man. It's a lot of cursing, man. I wasn't hearing a lot of that last year, man. I don't know like what it was, but and then well off videos today, boy, I heard a lot of cursing, man. Get your ass, like that's how it's supposed to be, man. You got to get on that boy's head if you
yeah.
want to be right, man. So I felt it was start having flashbacks, man. But yeah, I like the coaching staff. I like what's going on, and I think it's about to be something legendary.
I like how right now Sap, he was on the field vibing. They had the music playing in the background, and like the game I with a practice I went to last night, it was the same thing. They had music playing, and like they had a clean version playing, but they had like a playlist on repeat that they was playing during their practice, and it was pretty cool, man. I was like, I'm listening. I'm like, okay, we jamming out here. This a cool little vibe. We out here 12 o'clock at night to support these kids, but they got the music going, and I was like, this is different. Like I kind of felt like I was at a little lounge or something at the football game. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, for sure. Did you cut out or you paused? Tiger Warren.
That twang bang on. And we like, what you?
Sometimes he'll freeze up.
I'm freezing up.
No, you good now. You good.
Okay. I'm gonna get on the roof. I'm gonna call these people in the morning, get on the roof again, and make sure my connection good. But I look at y'all. I posted got the best of the best uh, internet service. Like this internet service that I had, y'all, they don't even have a password, and it's unlimited. So you can stream and do as much as you want to do, and they don't even make you have to have a password. They don't even care how much you use. So, but you pay for it though. I gotta pay. But so hopefully I just got my satellite a little wrong or something, and it rained a little bit today. So maybe that's what's going on. But we'll see tomorrow if I get real crispy. But like I said, I like how the coaches was coaching, man. I could feel the energy was different. And even Jimmy said it. Did y'all remember when Jimmy looked at the camera? And Jimmy right here, Jimmy was like, it wasn't like this last year. He was like, it's different now. He was like, this, yeah, it was hype.
So,
And I'm gonna tell you something that I noticed that was different. I'm gonna tell you the leadership with the wide receivers is different. I like the wide receiver coach. Like I see him coaching now. I didn't see him last year. And LeJounte. He telling
taking
me
over.
work.
Taking over. Receiving room.
He telling these boys how to work. And with this catch right here, dog. Did y'all see the catch radius? Did y'all see the catch radius with my man Will Shepherd? Look at his catch radius, dog. Look, he's off the ground. Look how high that is, man. That's a nice target for Shador.
Man, you better talk to me, Tiger. I told you gassing me today, bro. Stop it.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
You got this on one side, you got Travis on the other side, and you got Jimmy and Wesley in the middle wrecking the field. Oh, man, this is gonna get scary, bro.
Yeah, he remind me of dang, I forget his name, but he wore number 5 at Jackson State. And they used to call themselves the Blur Gang. Shador used to throw him a bunch of like jump
Warren.
balls like that.
Are you talking about Warren? Warren,
Is that who it is? He was number 5, I know, but he was tall too,
I
like
think it might
Will.
have
He
been
might even been a
Warren.
little taller than Will.
I thought it was Shane Hooks.
Oh, that was Hooks. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's who
Shane
it
Hooks
was.
or Warren, one of those two.
No, I'm
Yeah.
talking about Hooks. No, Warren was a smaller one, smaller cat, I think. But yeah, Shane Hooks. That's what I'm talking about. Him and Shador had that connection where he could throw it up and go get it. And I think he was missing that last year. He had Javon Antonio, and Travis would go up and get something, but like a guy that's what they specialize in, like this is just a new weapon for him, man.
Hey, what's going on? Blessings and budget. What's happening?
How you doing? I'm tired of the fights, man. This
Salute,
fall camp,
salute.
time to get together. I'm tired of the fights. Yeah,
One love.
it's early. It's early. The fights is It's just part of football. You really, and I know it sounds weird, but you want those fights
Yeah,
at
Oh
practice
yeah.
for sure. You want them because when you show up to game day, then it's like, yeah, you not. If anybody gonna be punching on my brother, it's gonna be me. So y'all, it ain't going down like that. It's just part of it, man.
I mean,
It's a weird thing, but it's a good sign.
man,
yeah. It's like
these guys got.
brothers. Two brothers gonna fight, but when they go against somebody else, they got each other back.
Yeah, for sure.
And they say Shane Hook.
See, that's what I'm talking about. If you think it was what the CU player said, if you think it was we was physical last time, wait till this time. So and Benson already put it out there like I want CSU. He said I want CSU.
Mm, mm.
Hey,
I'm
did y'all see the second video that Bucky dropped? He dropped like an 11-minute video.
Yeah, I mean I done seen them all
Yeah,
so far.
he just dropped that one like 30 minutes ago. Man, Coach Prime is coaching this year, boy.
Yeah,
I'm talking about
Andy,
hands
that's why I
on.
put out. Yes, yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
hands on the field, in their face, falling on the. He just so much healthier, man. I'm just so happy for him, man, that he,
He 8 toes down,
get
bro.
to
He eight
actually be
toes
a part
down.
of it. This is last hoorah with his boys. It's a big season for him, and he healthy, man. You can tell he ain't in pain like he was. It's
yeah,
just different.
yeah. You can see it. You can see he moving around, and I like it. I like it. Let me write this down. My man said I need to reach out to some folks about some. I hear
Yeah,
you.
Tiger.
Uh, so have y'all been
Okay.
in the NCAA game? I'm gonna tell y'all something that we noticed a long time ago. Have anybody played the game yet?
I
Yep,
haven't.
I done played it. I played it a few times.
Have you played a dynasty with it yet, or you just played like head to head?
Yeah, I just played like quick play. Yeah, I ain't played no dynasty yet.
All right. So last night when I got back, I started dynasty with CU, right? Now I'm just doing it just to see, right? What because you play a dynasty, you got the whole game, you got people get injured, so other people have to come in and you get to kind of see how the players play. Now I know this is a video game. I know it, but I'm gonna tell you something that we used to do back in the day, like 10 plus years ago. When we used to bet on games, we would season. We'll go to week 3, week 5, whatever it is, and simulate the season, and we would see who would win on the game. And most of the time, it lined up. Like sometimes who win the championship, it lined up with who win the championship on the game. Like I remember me and my homeboys, we used to talk about that, right? So
Mm-hmm.
your promo coming to the stage. What's going on, promo?
What did it do? What did it do?
Salute.
I know promo Ray talk about his boy.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, what's good? What's good?
Almost like you don't grow a mustache.
Hey, on this road, man.
Man,
This road do that to you.
I can't even see it. Oh, see the picture right there.
uh,
man, I just got my ass blowed out by Dino, man.
oh, you just played Dino?
Yeah, I
No,
didn't
no
represent.
Diddy. No
I didn't
Diddy. No Diddy. No Diddy.
Right,
Who
right, right,
y'all
right.
play with?
He had Texas. I had South Carolina.
Oh man.
You've been watching too much Cam Newton videos.
No, I didn't know. No, I didn't know you can change the playbooks when you're playing your friends. Because when you play regular people online, you can't change playbooks. You can only use that team's playbook.
Yeah, I was getting into some of that, but I said I ain't had time to do it yet. But let me tell them what I noticed, y'all.
Yeah.
So when I played my dynasty with CU last night, before like halfway throughout the season, my running backs got switched around. Like I put everybody in just to see how they play. Hood is fast, like how he's fast in real life. He's fast on the game. He can't break tackles and all that kind of stuff, but he's fast. And I
Yeah.
think there's some pictures of these guys on here. Let me see. I even put Charlie in the game. I put Charlie in the game to see how good Charlie was. They didn't give Charlie the same kind of love. Like if you throw the ball to Charlie out in the flats, he can do something, but his break tackles is bad. His acceleration is not great. Like I couldn't win a game with Charlie, relying on Charlie to be my number one guy. But if I put anybody else in there and let them be my number one guy, they could kind of carry the team. Who was doing the best was Augustus. Like the same stuff I saw him do in high school, he did it on the game. Similar to how they play in real life. I don't know how EA done did it, but they play similar, right?
Yeah, a lot of them do.
Yeah, a lot of them do. We're not gonna say everybody is spot on, but a lot of them do. I'm gonna tell y'all what I did with my cornerbacks because they kept going at Preston. Like every time the computer needed to play, they would go at Preston all the time. I'm like, damn. So I took him out and I put in Hood. When I tell y'all Hood ball, Hood do his thing. And they saying, what's my man from Oklahoma? They say he gonna transfer.
Oh yeah.
That's what they telling me. I mean, I don't know if that's gonna happen in real life, but that's what they telling me. So I'm looking at everything, and like when I put this lineup in, the lineup that I said was should be the lineup when I had as far as wide receivers. When I had Travis on the outside, I had Will Shepherd on the outside, and I put LeJounte on the left side and put J5 on the right. Points in the half with that offense because it's hard with the spacing. It's hard if you don't bracket Travis, if you don't keep a man over top of Jimmy, like it's hard to stop that. So I feel like even when I put in the other wide receivers, even though they said they didn't have a great speed like that, they still were very productive. Baby T.O. and all them, like you couldn't tell me they didn't have 90 plus speed. Because when I was playing with them, they look good. Like all of them. I don't really see a weak link. Our tight ends are not as great as I thought they was going to be. They kind of decent at best. And all our running backs look good except for Charlie. So hopefully Charlie going to do his thing because I hear Charlie running with the ones right now. And he might get the update. So we will see. But I play with some other teams. And after playing with other teams, Colorado defense is better. Like when I play with App State, man, defense trash. I play with little small teams and big teams. I play with a lot of different teams just to get a feel of everything. Colorado is a good team, man. Colorado feel like a top 20 team.
No, you got to play against a person, man. They got their defense trash online.
You think so?
Bro, I done played about 15 games and ain't got one pick yet with Travis Hunter. Not one.
Now I'm gonna say this in the dynasty. I think I got 2 picks with Travis. I got a pick 6, and so he's really not like dominating on defense.
Bro, he's getting beat by on offense, he's unstoppable.
But think about it, y'all. I want y'all to understand what we said a long time ago. I said this when he was playing at Jackson in that Celebration Bowl. I said, man, Travis look like he better at wide receiver than corner. Like he's just more explosive at wide receiver, and like that's how he's playing in the game too. I'm just throwing it out what I don't see with my eyes, and now the game that came out. Oh, and another thing about the game too, a lot of these guys that don't got the ratings that they want. This is the first time in history you ever had these college dudes playing the game, playing with themselves, and they seeing themselves sorry, and they like, man, you crazy.
Yep.
This is gonna motivate a lot of these dudes to put up numbers. And they gonna be like, man, y'all got to change my stats. You seen with what's my man coach today when he pushed? He does. I got 59 speed. Ain't
right. No, that one the coach. That was Amari McNeil.
McNeil. Hey, he ain't no way I got a 59 speed. So you can have a lot of dudes that want to get their ratings up, and they finna go crazy to try to get their ratings up. So this is gonna be a different kind of year, y'all. This is gonna be really different.
But answer me this question though, like, how are they determining the speed? Because they got a bunch of no-name wide receivers on there, like 96 speed, 95 speed, and then you do Baby T.O. and my man from Vanderbilt, Will Shepherd. You get him like 89 speed. I'm trying to see, like, come on, man.
I
This
think
dude was running away from Georgia and Florida, Alabama. He was running away from everybody in the
so
SEC,
so
and
they
you make
got
him slow.
lazy. So they got lazy with the programming, and they figure they'll come back and start to square a lot of that stuff away. They trying to put a product out, so they kind of cut corners a little bit on some of the players, especially
Yeah,
the players that now they may focus on the key players and the key teams,
right,
but when you start to, but they'll come back and update that. They're gonna make that part of the update. They're gonna start
bro.
working the back end.
Bro, they got to because Nebraska got like 4 wide receivers, like 95 speed. I'm like, ain't no way they faster than our receivers.
Well,
I
I'm
was like, that's crazy.
But I mean, speaking of Charlie, right? Since you mentioned you brought up Charlie, what y'all think about him playing with the first team, and what you think about what coach? Did y'all catch the press conference with what's the running back coach name? Damn, it slipped my mind.
Fle- Flea.
Fleet.
Fleet.
Coach Fleet said about Charlie.
No, what is that?
So he said that Shador can trust Charlie, or Shador is comfortable. It's not. He said it's not all about just putting the running back there. You got to put a running back there that the quarterback, because all of our focus is around Shador as far as being the quarterback. And
Right.
so we want to make sure that he's comfortable. So he implied that right now Charlie's the one that's most Shador's most comfortable with. And Shiloh, I mean, Shador didn't say that, but he implicated that there has to be some comfortability with the quarterback.
Right. Well, that's like with pass protection. See, Charlie probably knows all the pass protection assignment and the blitz assignments. You
Right,
know what I
right,
mean?
right. And that's what he alluded to. Yeah, he made it clear that it's not just about running. We got to protect the quarterback. So anything, we got to make sure that the quarterback is comfortable with our running backs back there. Right now, has earned that. He said Charlie has earned that.
Yeah. I mean, the other guy's got to take his spot because he knows the
Yeah.
plays. He knows the offense. He been there. You know what I'm saying?
You know?
Yeah. Um. So guys, I'm over my connection going in and out. Hey, DD, what's up, DD? Hey, we me and
Oh, oh,
hey,
oh,
me and
did you say Didi?
yeah,
You ain't say Didi. I don't
yeah.
believe it. I don't believe it.
And I told you I said around football time she gonna pop back out. She waiting for the football time.
I don't believe.
You
Didi,
remember?
we don't miss you, Didi. We don't miss you at all. Just
Hey,
left us hanging.
the left was like, hey, you remember that commercial, Monday Night Football commercial? They was like, "Are you ready for some football?" Hey,
Yeah.
that's how DD was. Now she disappeared. Now it's time for the ball to come back. She done pop back up again.
Yes,
But
sir. One love, DD.
I'm gonna tell y'all somebody that popped out on the game that I've been saying I think is gonna ball, and I got a clip of him too. My man, Webster, the linebacker.
Go
Oh
ahead.
yeah, yeah,
Go
yeah,
ahead.
yeah.
Hold him,
Oh
bro.
yeah, yeah.
He and like I seen him today at practice. Y'all seen him make that tackle at practice today and got up and started dancing.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Nah,
Yep, yep.
he like y'all check him out, y'all. Hey, hey, he been getting busy, y'all. He been getting busy on the game, and LeJohntay been getting busy. And I'm gonna tell y'all another thing that I noticed. A lot of teams in our conference, once you get up on the teams in our conference, and I said this, once you get up on the teams in our conference, they cannot fight back. It's only like,
Because they can't pass.
yeah, they
Most
can,
of them run the ball.
yeah,
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
yeah. So if we get up on these teams, if we clicking with Shador and these wide receivers, which I think we will be, I think it's gonna be some slaughterhouse. Like I'm talking about, it's gonna be some of that what Oregon was doing
Yeah,
50
bro.
to 12 and stuff like that.
Did you see Will Shepherd going off at practice today?
Man, come on. We just he had the highlights. He had the highlights up there of them jumping. I mean, man, he dunking. He going up for a dunk. He going up for a
Bro,
dunk.
I'm telling you, man. Like, who you gonna guard? You can't double team nobody, bro.
Yeah.
That's,
Nobody. Nobody.
I mean, we go five wide. What you gonna do when we go five wide? No tight end on the field.
Man, that's my what's that who's on it? Keith Sweat. Yeah, nobody.
Yep, yep,
Nobody.
yep. Cause them
Mm,
teams ain't gonna be able to sit back like they did last year. Just sit back. And they're not gonna be able to do that.
Nobody.
when that kid is right there, like I say, him, Travis, LeJounte, and Jimmy. And that's the thing about Jimmy. Jimmy's speed is different. Like how Travis' speed is on the game, how it just like super fast. That's how
Yeah.
Jimmy is in real life.
Yep.
And Jimmy putting everybody on notice too. He
Yep.
said, "Oh no, I ain't talking. Ain't no more talking."
Yep.
Um, Staub got picked twice today. So I want to ask y'all that. So Staub got picked twice today. And I know it's new. It's first day. First day defense always ahead of the offense. It kind of take the offense like a week because there's so many moving parts on offense to
I know,
get
but
your page. Go
but
ahead.
remember what I was telling you though. His height might be the problem because that offensive line is way bigger than it was last year.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
I don't think he saw my man right there. He threw it to him twice.
yeah. And look, and y'all, I'll tell y'all, it's a different. I'm 6 foot. I remember, and you know these guys. We got a guy, Paul Hogan. He played for
Yeah.
Alabama. He played for the
Yep.
Raiders. Now he's the
Yep.
strength and conditioning coach at Clemson right now. And we had another guy named D Rock, Dennis
Yep.
here, and we had
Yep.
another guy named Irvin Joseph.
Yep.
All you do is like 6'4". They about 6'4". And
Yep.
I remember they was like all on our D line, and I broke the huddle one time, and I couldn't see the sun. I was like, God dang, these dudes.
Yeah.
When you got your cleats on and you got on, if you was 6'4", that's gonna put you around by 6'6" now.
Yep.
So I remember that day. I broke the huddle and I couldn't see the sun until the dudes walked away from me. Then the sun came back out. I was like, God dang. So yeah, for a quarterback trying to see down the field with these big linemen, it's hard. That's why I want the quarterback. Oh, that's one thing I haven't done. I put Staub in the game and he did okay. I have not put the other backup quarterbacks in. They saying the quarterback from Kentucky can run the best, and I have not put. Is it Taylor in? Is that Taylor the tall 6'6" guy, 6'5" guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, Taylor
Yeah.
from
So
Vanderbilt, I think, right?
yeah,
Yep.
most of the times, y'all, they play how they in real life. That's how they play on the game. It's a formula that they use that make them play that way. So I feel good, but we got to bring in a bunch of guys next year. We still gonna rely on the quarter next year because I think a lot of guys that's gonna give us a lot of minutes this year leaving. I like we're gonna lose a big chunk of our team this year.
Well, not necessarily because a lot of them guys got 2, 3 years left.
A lot of them, yeah, but I'm talking about the ones that's on the field. Like all our wide receivers gone. The 4 wide receivers that we got on the field, they gone. All 4 of them gone. So we got to start with all new guys.
Wait a
But I
minute.
think
What
the
point?
guys
Okay,
behind
okay,
them,
okay.
the
You
guys
talking
behind
about
them gonna play though. Mario Miller's gonna play. Baby
Cordell?
T.O.'s gonna play. Yeah, Baby T.O.'s gonna play.
You got Timmons
And Kim McHale and Draylon Miller, they gonna get some burn.
and Timmons. Don't forget
Yeah,
about
Timmons.
we
Yeah,
ain't,
Timmons
we
too.
ain't
Yeah.
featured him
Yep.
yet. We
Yep.
ain't featured him yet.
And he runs 4.3. They got him 88 speed on the game.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Now I don't know how much.
Timmons a big boy too.
Yep.
I don't know how much it is with it's just Chicago. I mean not Chicago. Colorado hate. I don't know if it's any of that going on, or is it sometimes that they don't know you enough? Like
Nah, dude, bro. They
kind of
ain't no excuse, bro. Look, all them freshman wide receivers for Texas over 90 speed.
Yeah, but you see how, but you see, all right, freshmen that's coming in, you see they got our freshman speed right.
Yeah,
So the freshmen that's come in, they own them because they knew.
but Baby T.O.'s a redshirt freshman.
Yeah, but he's not a true freshman.
I know, but he was a track star. Like he ran track in high school, so they should have remembered that.
Yeah, but see, they got to go back and find him. So I don't know. I think they focus on the new classes coming in.
Man, they
Yeah.
hating. They hating. This Tiger. I just trying to make a way out of no way, but they ain't.
Yeah,
No,
They
because
got
they got that
that type
defense.
of
That defense
information they
soft.
got on them boys. They could have went out there and got that information on some of our guys.
Yeah. Hey, cause Tiger, think about it. Them two defensive ends we got from Pittsburgh, they was all ACC, bro, and they got them trash. They
no,
put in work.
well, I can't say. Well, I'm gonna say this: when I play Dynasty mode, Hayes he show up a lot. He been player of the week twice. So on Dynasty mode, he show up. I don't know about it online.
Yeah, when you play match up against somebody, man, they
Hey, we got a super chat from Jay Brown. Anyone here or CC5? Yeah, C5. He was at practice. We talked about him. He said something about he can feel this him right here. He was like he can feel the energy is different this year. It wasn't like this last year.
You talking about Cordell? You talking about Cordell? That's J5.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't see Baby T.O.
Yeah, C5 is Cordell, and J5 is Horn right there. Who you think gonna get number one, Tiger?
I'm breaking up, y'all. Now, who is C5?
Cordell.
Baby T.O. Cordell Russell.
He got number 15 this year.
Yeah, that's his nickname, C5. He gonna get fired next year when Jimmy leave.
Yeah. So he got 15, and y'all see McClain got number 25 for Florida. I think he
What's
got
the number?
five
What's
because
the
five.
number he got for Florida? Which one? Did he say 4-5? Did he say 45?
I think he said 45.
Okay, that a good number to have. I wonder if he gonna play both ways this year.
They might experiment with that. Put him at wide receiver. He long, lanky. I don't know what kind of wide receiver Florida got.
But hey, y'all, to answer Jay Brown question, did y'all see Cordell? Did y'all see Baby T.O. in practice? I didn't see him.
No,
I
I
didn't
didn't
see
see him.
I
he
know
did it.
I know
He,
everybody back because they asked it. They were like, "Was everybody here accounted for?" And they were like, "Yeah." In the meeting they had,
we
yeah,
had to we had to we had to mark them by numbers in their jersey, and they might have not caught all of them going. Hopefully, I think yeah. I didn't see him in any of the footage that was out there so far.
yeah, yeah. He's not from Baylor. He's from TCU.
Yeah,
And y'all, did y'all TCU rating has dropped so bad. Like TCU is going down as a program.
well, the donors is they was pissed that they lost the championship, that they got beat that bad in the championship.
Yeah, they going down. But
And
so
then,
nobody saw Baby T.O.
uh-uh.
No, I didn't see him.
Yeah, I didn't see him either. On the game, he played real good though. I think on the game, he got number one on the game. I think.
Y'all see the new Prime, bro?
Oh yeah, them
Yeah.
things nice. I got to get me a pair.
Man, that don't make no sense. I'm going to China to get mine. I'm gonna just order mine from China because they're only making them for like $1 or something. So maybe they can give me a deal.
Hey, hey, Euro Prime said if you don't see my face on the bottom of them, they ain't legit.
You know, you know, they,
Hey, hey,
they,
that's good.
they should have. They got the sweatshop over there, so maybe I can get a discount.
Now look, I was confused on this, y'all. I thought the guy from Michigan State was already here. I thought I saw him in some drills. I seen a light skinned tall dude in some drills. Who was that light skinned tall dude?
Yeah, so they got the guy from overseas. You remember that, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, that's the overseas guy.
No, that dude played guard. I'm talking about it's like a tackle, a light skinned dude.
With uh, he he's not really. Is he? I don't think he's really light skinned. I think he's about your complexion, right?
I think Benson about my complexion. This dude, he played the left side of the line. I thought that was him the whole time. I,
No, he had injuries. I never heard of him. Or I mean, he passed my radar. He got past my radar. So this is the first time he even came. I heard of him, and then they roasted me for that. I was supposed to know, but he was one of them guys that passed my radar. So I'm assuming he was hurt and he was trying to get back from an injury.
okay, so here we go. All right, go Bucks. You're right. So the Michigan guy was there, didn't return after the break. Oh, he was there.
Okay.
Me and Promo were talking about this earlier. Promo had me confused out here. Promo thought so he wasn't there. I knew that dude. I knew I seen that man at practice.
I don't remember seeing it. Well, hey, I guess I was wrong there.
I'm gonna tell you when I seen him. You remember I was talking about how Justin he wasn't playing he wasn't doing a lot of reps. And I was like, I want to see him. Not Justin, Jordan Seaton. I was like, Jordan wasn't doing a lot of reps. I was like, is he hurt? Like, I'm not seeing him do a lot of reps. And during this time, I was seeing Boyd out there. So I was just like, well, shoot, Boyd looking good. If Jordan come back late or he hurt or something, like, do you just put Jordan right in front of Boyd, or does Boyd have to lose his spot? But now we don't got to that's not a question anymore. Now he quit.
Well, he probably knew that Jordan was going to be starting.
That's what I think. So
Yeah,
if you
I
can't beat
think
the now, how you gonna make it
yeah,
to the NFL?
they got to be deeper than that though for him to just quit football altogether. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
That could be, but I think now this is one thing I'm gonna tell y'all what I think is gonna happen. So people that come to Colorado and you think you want to play ball or whatever, you're gonna find out real quick. Do you really love football, or do you kind of like football, or was you just gifted and you was able to get the scholarship so you playing football because you didn't want to come out of pocket paying for your college. You want them to pay for it. Like you gonna find out real quick. Do you really love it?
Yeah,
The guys that love it, they gonna stay at Colorado. The guys that kind of like it, they gonna transfer out.
yeah, yep. They
Mm-hmm.
just got to make their mind up on what they want to do. You want to go pro? You know what I mean? You just here to be here. Because you heard what Dion told him. He said, if you don't want to be here, I don't want you here. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He said, you don't want to be here. We're going to find out who want to be here. And I will get rid of you expeditiously.
Oh yeah. Like I've seen guys play minor baseball. Mike Anderson, his son. You remember Mike promo?
Yeah.
His other son. Shouts out to Mike, man. His son. This dude just broke the record in Florida for like powerlifting. I
Oh
think
wow.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. So both of his sons doing good. But one of his son was playing baseball and he was trying to go to minor league, and he was talking about how much they had to play. Like it was nonstop, nonstop. They going in and out.
So the major leagues play at least 100 and something games, don't they?
You talk about minor league?
No, for the major league, don't they play over
Oh,
100 games?
Oh
yeah,
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 Last time I looked, they played over 100 games. I don't know how many over 100, but I knew they was playing 100 games. I'm like, damn. I don't know if they cut that down over time, but major leagues is playing over 100 games.
yeah. I
right.
think basketball play 88, and I think major league. I think they play 100 and I don't know 115 or something like that.
That's a lot of games.
Yeah. So so you gotta love it, love it. Like you gotta really like how what's my man name Chad Johnson? How he stayed in the field house. Like to make
Yeah,
it in the NFL, you almost got to have that kind of dedication. And a
yep,
lot of guys really don't have that kind of dedication to playing sports.
yep. That's true. I mean, that just separates like the greats from the guys that stay in the league like 1 or 2 years, 3 years. Like the great players, they're gonna work. They're gonna put in work all season, every year. They putting in work.
Yeah, I think about this one guy. I always thought about this guy that played for the Steelers. He was a running back. He was in some war, and he got like half of his foot was taken off, so they had to make him like a special shoe. He played running back. I'm like, man, I got a screw in my ankle, and I'm struggling out here. This dude had a half a foot
Yeah,
and played in the NFL. So some people just they got a different kind of mindset.
yeah. That's facts.
Hey, they said that my man Boyd was injured while he was at Michigan State. He was injured. So now once you get injured and your like that was my goal was go to the league. And once I had them 3 surgeries, and I noticed after that third surgery, I couldn't do some of the stuff I used to do. I was just like, man, I'm out. I'm out. And some dudes was telling me they were like, man, you can still try. You can still try to make it. You might make it on a practice squad. And I'm like, dude, I can barely walk. I ain't trying to make it on nobody practice squad, dog. I'm gonna go home and get me a job sitting down somewhere. I'm done.
Yep, yep. I can't think of that dude's name. I was trying to think of his name.
Ooh. Y'all see this? Y'all see this? Prime called out BJ for not running to the ball. That's what Buff and Prime was talking about. He didn't run to the ball.
I thought he called the whole squad, but I guess he talked about BJ.
I didn't hear him call out nobody, but I guess he probably singled out BJ.
I heard he called out the whole. It was the whole defense. I don't think it was BJ personally. I think it was the whole team. He said that they wasn't running after the ball. It's in the well off video. He got in their butt. He got in their butt.
Oh, he did because he also told them boys, "Oh, y'all be shining in them 1-on-ones when y'all gonna do it as a team."
I
He
saw
said, "When we
that.
get out as a team."
I had a team and can't get right.
Yeah,
Oh, they killers on one.
right,
But it's the same thing what Promo was saying. Promo was like in one-on-ones, you do pass rush. Once
right.
you do a team, you'll know if they're going to run the ball or they're passing the ball. So now you can't just fire off the handle and go upfield because going upfield on a run play, that can get you hurt.
Yep.
Yeah, 162 games, y'all. That's too many games, bro. 160. Think about it, 162 games, and they only play what like 4 months.
So that's a lot of road, a lot of hotels,
Two a
a lot
day.
of distraction, a lot of divorces.
Wow. Honestly, I think FMJ. I get what you're saying, but I feel like, and this could be being naive or whatever, but I feel like what Coach Prynham is building, what they building at Colorado is more than just winning football games, and they finna accumulate so much talent. They finna turn 5 stars into superstars at Colorado. So they
Shoot,
finna have
they
so
finna
much
turn three
talent.
stars. They finna turn 3 stars into superstars.
Yeah, that's true.
Cause
Um,
Colton Hood finna be a superstar.
yeah. So I feel like their talent level finna be so high. You can see what they're doing, you can know what they're doing, but I don't know too many people in the country gonna be able to stop it. Can y'all hear that loud frog in the background?
Yeah, he trying to join the podcast.
Oh, I took care of that big snake. I should have left that snake around here. That snake would have took care of this. Making all this noise right here, that snake would have rolled up on him.
yeah, yeah. Make sure you get rid of that snake before I come visit.
Yeah.
I don't play with snakes. Snakes, spiders, gators. Nah, you can have it.
I fed the snake.
And don't forget the piranhas.
Oh yeah, the piranhas too.
And that's the thing about it too. Like what they showing is after week 2, what they showing everybody gonna know it. Like once you get that game tape and you can break down game tape, you're gonna see everything about these dudes.
Yep.
And you had the NFL that did stuff like the hard knocks and stuff like that. Pretty much the same stuff. We don't know where he is. Hopefully, we don't know where he is, D. Well, no,
Well, who?
hold on. Omari was at practice today. I see
You
him
talking
catch a
Amari Miller?
yeah, I see him catch the ball on the
Yeah,
side.
yeah. He was there. He was hanging out with Will Shepherd. I think.
Yeah,
I think them too close.
baby T.O., that's who nobody really didn't really see, baby T.O.
Yeah.
Oh, they called BJ name. Coach Prime called BJ name.
Oh, okay. I gotta look that. I gotta look that over.
He said, Sep, get on it.
Yep. Hey, neat. Hey, that you got to.
Yeah. No, no. He said. He said. He said. Sap was on. Get on me if I'm lying. He said that's why I ain't say nothing because he
Oh,
was actually Sap to check him if he thought he was wrong. You know what I'm saying? If Prime thought he was wrong. And Sap said, "No, that's why I didn't say nothing." You right?
yeah. They say he called out the squad, but he specifically said BJ's name.
Our season gonna be fun, bro. We're gonna have us a fun season. Don't forget that 12th man jersey. The 12th man jersey. You know, we got a new jersey. We got a 12th man jersey out there. You know what I'm saying? Don't
Yes, sir.
forget. Don't forget
And that's what I'm gonna
that
start.
jersey for all the fans.
Once they drop on every one of my podcasts, I'm gonna be in one of the shirts every time.
And the haters can get the 12th man too. We know you low key CU fan. We understand that, you just have to be difficult, but we take that too. 12th man is what's happening. You better get it. The train is definitely to when they get there.
Now, I'm with you, FMJ. I'm with you. They do show a lot, but right now, and this is the thing what me and Ron was talking about a while back. Right now, Colorado would need is so many holes in the boat that they got to fill up, they got to patch up and get everything right. And right now, they need to become a household brand. They need to become a brand so they can sell merch, so they can bring in a bunch of money, so they can compete with the Oregons and the Ohio States and the Georgias, Alabamas. But they got so much more weapons now.
You got a little freeze there.
Yeah, I think the only way there, the only way there.
Yeah, but I don't know how y'all say I froze up, but
Yeah,
they
Just a little bit. We caught most of it though.
yeah, Colorado needs so much more. We need attention. We need because like how Juju said, like he ain't really know nothing about Colorado. A lot of young kids don't even know nothing about Colorado. So he need to get as much video out here, people talking about Colorado. He need Colorado to be on top of everybody's mind when you think about college football, when you like how you think about Georgia and Ohio State and Alabama. And he's doing that right now. If
Yes,
we
he is.
yeah, we
I'm
yep.
win
with you.
this year, it's over. If we win 7 to 8 games this year, it's over.
Yeah, we got the haters. The haters is on it. I mean, we got the haters out there. See you, see you, everything.
Mhm.
Paul is letting it be known. See you is there in
Yep.
his own little way. He letting you know. See you is coming. We coming.
Yeah, blessings and budget. We talking about BJ Green. BJ Green, we saw that he was lazy in his breakdown take when Boomer Prime did a breakdown on him. He would do a lot of walking, loafing, and I mean they was on him bad about that. So sometimes them become your habits. And once you get tired, you start resorting back to your old habits. But they finna try to break him doing summer camp. If he don't break out of this, he'll only be a third down specialist pass rush.
Oh, real quick. But he said that. Yeah, Dion said that today. He says a lot of y'all out of shape. Why y'all out of shape? So that means we can't trust you. You can't play a full series. So that means you're gonna be a part-time player. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? So you're gonna be a rotational player.
I wonder what happened to the show. Ron was in
Nope.
here, he dropped off. But this frog is tripping, man.
Hey, did you guys catch that Prime put out a little card for them to fill out?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, that was low key. That was low key cool, man. He's setting them up. Look, this is what you wanted.
Yeah, exactly. So
This
don't
is
come out
not
here
what I
half
wanted for
stepping.
you. I, this is not what I wanted for you. This is what you put on there.
Yep.
So, do you not want this?
Don't come out here half stepping. This is what you asked for.
Mm-hmm.
You wrote this down. You put pen to paper. So don't act like I'm trying to come at you. I just want to see if you still want these things that's on this paper. And if not, then we. If you don't want it, I don't. I don't want it.
Um, yeah, you're right. And I feel like Coach Prime now, how we were talking about visits and stuff, he might end up doing some kind of visits. And I think it's gonna be more like you got all the NCAA rules, but I think he's gonna do something like rent a hotel lobby, like those little back rooms at the hotel, and he's gonna go to places like Atlanta, Miami, Tampa, and he's gonna do a meeting and have like maybe about 5 or 6 players come at one time. I think that's what he's gonna. Now that he's healthy, and he can travel and stuff now. I think, but bro,
That's a lot. That's a lot of gas money.
But
that's
I think he will. I think probably for like 5-star players, because he ain't gonna be able to go visit everybody. You know what I mean? He because think about his schedule, all the meetings he be in, marketing, and you know what I mean.
Well, you see, he got some big names to go after the trenches, so he don't need to be there for the trenches. He think
Yeah,
those names that he got for the trenches was big enough to hold their own.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah, we got three big guys that can hold their own.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I would just focus on if I'm gonna do some traveling or something like that. I just do it for like the 5-star players. I mean, the kids understand that. I mean, because them the guys you need, especially the quarterback,
I mean, really,
offensive linemen, and quarterbacks.
quarterback and cornerbacks. I feel like them the guys he should be going after. Quarterback, cornerback, and maybe what safeties. Then the guys
Hmm.
pulling up on. Like now we got pro linebackers that can go show up and go see these guys. And so we quarterback was
Yeah, we lost you again.
on that. Let me
So
see if
it's a
Hey,
championship.
repeat that. We lost you. We didn't hear what you
I
said.
take this down. Let me see if I take this down. Uh, hold on. I'm trying to see can I. Let me see can I take this video down, y'all. Y'all give me a second. Hmm.
While you doing that, Tiger, they got some Wi-Fi pods. They call Wi-Fi pods that you can plug into the wall, and so they act as extensions for your regular Wi-Fi. So you get a stronger signal coming through the whole house, and you can plug them up in different places. You go to Walmart and get them. They call
Oh,
Wi-Fi.
I saw those.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
they
try that.
I use
See,
that a lot on
you,
different
you,
places.
you, you think it'll work in my truck?
No, no. So it's for electricity. So it has to be still has to be like within 100 yards or 100 feet of the important that you have.
Okay.
But you can
Cause I got a
plug them. You can plug them in the house on the and the little air fresheners you plug up into the wall.
yeah,
They something like that, but they're smaller. You just
yes.
you know,
I saw
and
those.
it helps extend your signal from your modem throughout your house, depending on those pods. So the pods will make like a grid. You can get much like a grid. So I can go so far. I can go so far out my house now and have a strong signal without losing the signal, and it still be my connection.
Hmm. Well, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna call these people in the morning and see. We're gonna have this conversation.
Yeah.
And
Ask them about some extensions, Wi-Fi extensions, so that you don't get a drop in your signal, regardless of where you at in the house, or
oh,
regardless of whether even if you're standing there, it's good. I mean, I got about three of them throughout the house. Man, it's like it's like butter,
okay.
strong. I mean, strong.
Uh, yeah, we saw Coach Prime running around, man. It felt good to see Coach Prime running around again. I remember that day when Coach Prime messed up his foot when he was racing that player, and when he went down this whole road where he had to go to the hospital and find out about the surgery and all that. So to see him, that was way back when he was just getting to Jackson. So
Yeah, that was a journey. That was a journey for him. Trust me.
Yes, sir.
yeah, y'all hit the like button, y'all.
He on the ground and and just having the ball. That's what I'm talking about.
You got TCU fan in the house, man.
Yes,
Where,
sir.
Stop talking over that. that
where
frog.
TCU at?
That
Where,
that that frog.
you saw,
You got a frog, right?
man. Uh, but so is it? Hold on, I got some more stuff. I got a lot of stuff I'm gonna talk about tomorrow. That's Colorado. It's college football news, and I got some NFL news too, man. We got man. I got some crazy stuff to talk about tomorrow, man. These dudes out here wilding, bro. They done got crazy out here, dog. These NFL dudes, this money, they done went crazy. So we're gonna talk about some of that tomorrow. But anything else y'all want to talk about the CU? Anything we didn't cover that I might have missed?
Well, I think we covered everything. Ain't no sense in talking about Paul. Matt, I want to talk about Matt. Matt been on the tear. Chesney, Matt Chesney. He got a YouTube
yeah,
channel. He been
yeah.
on. He been tearing into Big 12 ass. He let it. He's explicit with it too,
What have you been saying?
man. He
And look,
been out biting. He been out there barking for real for CU and Prime. Anybody that got some hate against Prime. He
also
been
he's standing with him real heavy now.
Yeah, real heavy. He in there real heavy.
Okay.
And he ain't holding back no punches.
Hey, those are not crickets. That's a frog in the background. I killed that big snake the other day. Now the frog's out making all kind of noise.
They celebrate.
They probably
You
coming
killed the
back
snake.
to their party. They probably
Yeah.
thanking you. Probably want to let you know, look, man, thanks, bro. We was starving out here for a minute. We had to hide for real.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you crispy.
When I posted that on Facebook, somebody told me, they said, you done messed up. Now all them frogs and lizards and stuff finna take over your house. And I was like, well, I stay out here with frogs and lizards everywhere, but hey, here we go. We never had this problem in 2 years. Never had this problem. Now, 3 days later, after I killed a snake, now we got a late night frog show.
You better go back to your snake then, or go hunting, or do what Warren Sapp did. You know, he talked about now he got bit by a shark. I was like, okay, Warren Sapp, you doing too much, bro. We need you to, stop doing. What's that name of that wildlife guy that got killed? He used to be the hunter. What's his name?
Steve
Uh,
Irwin.
yeah. Crocodile Hunter.
Yeah, Crocodile Dundee. Yeah, whatever that is. Crocodile Dundee. We want to make sure Warren Sapp don't become one of them. Talking about how he diving into the water, whatever he's doing, and he's going to get him a lobster or a crab, whatever. And he messed around, grabbed a little shark about 5 or 6 feet, like your piranhas that you got, you
Yeah.
know, messing with it, and the shark bit him on his wrist that he still has.
See, some stuff I do, some stuff I won't do. Like I've seen some people catch pythons and all that kind of stuff. I have no desire to do that at all. I ain't doing that. Mm. The good thing about it, y'all out here, they really don't bother. The animals really don't bother you. Like they try to stay in their own little lane. Now, when the snake came in the
And
house,
I'm not gonna bother them either.
Now, what kind of snake was it?
It's like this around here.
it
I
was a
mind my business and you mind yours.
yeah.
It was a,
That's how I normally do it.
it was
But I should have looked it up before it happened. But I had some folks over to the house So and we'll put them TVs and stuff up. So they started howling and everything. So I went on snake. If it was just been me, I probably would have just opened the door and pushed him out the door.
What kind of snake was it?
He was a black racer, so they non venomous. So that's a good snake to have. They non venomous snakes, and he was a big snake too. So he could keep the other snakes out. So now another snake finna move in here, and I don't know what he gonna be. He might be a venomous snake.
Mm.
Yeah, I seen a big rattlesnake down the way. I was cutting some trees down. I seen that big rattlesnake. I got these little gopher turtles out here. They got some holes in the ground that they go into. I seen that big rattlesnake go down in that gopher hole. I said, "Oh Lord, let me get from up out of here." And he was fat too, boy. He was about as thick as my forearm.
Yeah, I'm sorry, bro. That's too much country for me. That's too much, but way too much suburbs for me, bro. Oh man, way too much suburbs. And then you talking about getting pitch black out there too? Man,
Yeah.
Bro,
Hey,
but
he talking about snakes and piranhas and alligators, and he wants you to come get drunk and go fishing. Like, oh hell no.
bro, look, my little,
We ain't getting drunk.
hey, man, look, I went to that game last night, right? During the practice last night. So I get back from the practice, so I get back around about 2 in the morning. Something happened to my floodlight. It ain't coming on. When I tell y'all, this how dark it is. I can barely see my door. That's how dark it is, bro. I'm like, man, hold on, man. I can't even see. I can't even see where I put my key in it.
Yeah, you probably stepped on four snakes.
Bruh.
man, no, bro. Yeah, man, don't have to worry about me being in there, bro.
Yeah.
I'll
So,
catch you on live.
so topics. So how y'all think our secondary gonna be, and do y'all think Coach Prime showing too much? How y'all feel about that? Do y'all think they showing too much, and do y'all
Nah,
think we not secondary?
nah, they gonna be fine, bro. I don't think they're showing too much.
Man, no, of course. I don't think so because I'm a junkie for it. So I think they're doing, they ain't showing me enough. If you want,
Yeah, I miss them old days when they were showing everything.
I'm greedy.
Cause, Cause the guys that was complaining was the ones that ain't even there no more. Like these dudes here know what time it is, man. Cause you gonna get film, and it's not always good, but you gonna have film.
What were you saying now?
Say it again.
Somebody was saying something, but
Hey, y'all know when I go out, when y'all hear that frog, y'all know I went out.
okay, you went outside the house.
No, I ain't go outside. I'm saying my internet dropped. Well,
Oh,
if y'all hear that frog, y'all know my internet dropped.
Yeah.
So
So what y'all think? Well, I know this only one day, but seeing them in pads finally, what's your thoughts?
they're not even in the pads yet. Oh, but by the way, speaking of that, I got like the practice jersey, bro.
Oh, they look fresh. So now I'm real curious to see how the game jersey is gonna be.
see,
And
I didn't
that's
even
how the practice jerseys look.
see y'all. That's one thing about me, dog. I be so locked in on watching the football. I didn't even notice we had different jerseys. I didn't even notice that.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
God dang. I just seen white and black. That's all I saw. White jersey.
They got the stripes on the sleeve.
so if they had a Big 12 championship in the ring, you guys going to see you playing for
What's going on, Rand?
What's up?
the
How
league?
y'all doing?
Yeah, what's going on?
Audio is a little fuzzy, bro, but you can kind of.
I'm good, man.
Okay, now you sound a lot better.
What's on your mind, Rand?
Oh man, this is messed up. But
No, you sound good now.
is this good?
Yeah,
Yeah.
perfect.
Um, yeah, delay. I got a delay.
No, you good.
Yeah, we talked about the fight. We talked about the fight earlier. Benson was floating on that boy. Hey, float like a butterfly, spin like a bee.
And that was Bentley, right? Wasn't that
Yeah.
Bentley?
Yeah, that was Bentley. Yeah. So who y'all think? Y'all think our D line is the strongest point of our defense, our linebackers, or our secondary?
Um, right now, I would say secondary.
Yeah, say that you got Shallow and Travis. Now you got Hood.
Yeah.
Didn't old boy get a pick the other day too? I mean today, the guy that came from Jackson,
Yeah, I think so. I think
Herm Smith.
Smith. Yeah, Smith.
I don't know. Was it him? Was that?
Yeah, that was him.
Yeah, I know he was that one. And then somebody else that got the ball. Who was number 8 on black?
Oklahoma State. That's a guy from Oklahoma State. The corner.
Y'all can hear me better now. I'm sorry, y'all.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah, you clear.
cool. Yeah, they look ready to go, man. Not ready up for the games and nothing, but just I think they're excited to get going. You know,
So,
I
so,
just
Phil,
hope, huh?
so what's your feeling about their record?
About the what, brother? I'm sorry.
What the, what's your feeling about what their record gonna be based on what you've seen so far? Based on what you
Early,
the gut.
man. It's way too early, but I just hope that they could just play a clean game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, are they going to be so excited that like it'll cost them in like penalties? You know.
Yep.
Okay, based on the coaching that you got there and the atmosphere, everything that's the point at this particular point, you still don't gotta like if they may how many games they can lose at this particular point. You know it's not low. You could change your mind, but I'm just saying I'm going 22. I got them going 22.
Um, like I said, I want to see how they look in like 2 weeks. You know,
Okay, yeah. Fair enough.
yeah,
Fair enough.
you
I'm gonna
know.
tell y'all this right here. I think this reason right here is gonna make our penalties go down.
What's
Last
that?
year, if somebody messed up, you really didn't have anybody that could take their spot. So you had to
Yeah.
leave it there.
Yeah,
Now, you mess up now, they're gonna pull you
Yeah.
and put somebody in there that's focused, and you might
Yep.
not get back on the field.
that's true.
Yep. That is true.
Yeah,
Especially at wide receiver.
Wide receiver, D line,
And
Yeah.
also,
offensive line. Linebacker.
Yep. Yep. Linebacker deep.
Running
Yeah, you're
back
right.
on the back room. Don't
Yeah,
block.
you miss a
Fine.
blitz and line you miss a blitz and line back on third down. Oh yeah, you come and sit down.
Did
Yeah.
y'all see Hill Green? I didn't see him at practice.
What's his number?
I don't know.
No, they
Yeah,
got the shot. They
I
got
don't know
the
his number.
shot.
I don't know. You know, when I heard Bucky say, he said, we only show like 15 minutes, right? But they film like 8 hours a day. That like really made me think about, you know, my judgment. You know what I'm saying? They really only show what they want us to see.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I've really started saying, you know, like you can't really make a true judgment, you know? So I don't know, man.
Is anything surprise you? Like we might, some people might let us down, but the guys that we think can ball,
Hmm.
we all knew they can ball. Like everybody know Jimmy Horn gonna go deep. Everybody
Hmm.
know Travis can do what Travis do. We
Hmm.
already seen Will Shepherd. He a nice route runner when he got good length. He showed the day at practice. But if you look at his SEC stuff, he already showed this.
Yep.
So it ain't like we gotta.
You
It's
know
the
what I noticed, Tyke? I noticed that even when Shador was at Jackson, right?
mm-hmm.
Notice the the receiver that has the best year is the ones that work out with him all the time during the off season,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right? Uh, and the one person that I haven't seen was Travis. So I'm wondering how that's going to affect them this year. I don't know what they've done, off on camera, but you used to see them working out together, to even one on one.
Well, I think they did that all the way up until the release of that football game when Travis had to go do the photo shoots and all that kind of stuff. He
Yeah,
gave him all spring, all offense, and now he's trying to lock in on defense because got a new defense coordinator, everything. Lock in on
right.
defense and get that situated. And I think last week of summer camp, he gonna be playing both of them like at a high level. So, but now he
Hmm.
done spent a lot of time on defense, a lot of time on offense, and he got everything down packed. So he don't got to second guess himself.
Right.
Yeah, I can see that. Learn mastering that defense because
Yeah.
he already know the offense.
But I kind of like I kind of like the fact that they ain't showing all our future players. They're not showing anybody. Keep
Yeah.
'em gu- keep 'em guessing because we got Hill Green and I don't see Seaton as much.
Yeah.
You know,
I think that's on purpose,
yeah, I know.
because when you like, if you watch this stuff and you like say you're a coach, it's not like you can pick up plays or anything, but you could pick up
It's
like
a habit.
tendencies. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're really watching it. So I think they slowing that down, which is smart if you're honest.
Yeah, they don't want nobody picking up some of
You know what I did see though? I saw how much bigger Trevor got.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yep.
Oh shoot. Okay.
You
Hey,
taking that linebacker, that move with the linebacker serious. That's what you want.
Jay
Yeah.
Brown said he was there. He was number 41, Hill Green.
Oh,
40.
okay. I got
So
on,
he's okay.
Yeah, I gotta watch that again.
Hey, I'm nervous for DJ and I'm nervous for Hodge. I'm nervous for both of them guys.
What?
Because I think Hood finna come ball, man. Like, look, the game don't lie. The game does not lie. The Hood balls on the game, bro. He balls on the game, bro. That game don't lie.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't be mad at it, but I don't think Preston Hans is gonna lose his
Like,
spot.
but Travis did give up some plays on defense too. So
But I think they're gonna be very deep, man. Like they're gonna be they're gonna compete, right? But they're gonna be able to do so much, and we still don't know how they're gonna play together. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yep.
we're not sure if Travis going inside. We're not sure if Travis gonna travel. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's so much because the other guys can do so much. You know?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely got the depth.
yeah.
They're gonna be mad at each other.
It's going to be interesting. Are those tackles? Who are you going to play?
It's the fact that it's scary. Just the fact to think about you moving Travis around. That's scary for offense. A freshman quarterback coming in Nebraska, and you can't find Travis.
Yep.
First
Mm-hmm.
thing you're looking for is Travis. Which side Travis on? And you can't find him quick enough. That's scary, bro. That's scary. It all in itself. That's a
And
nightmare quarterback.
not o- not only that, if the defensive ends, if we get pressure and you got to throw that ball real quick and you can't account for Travis too, that's a pick.
Yeah, exactly.
Shallow.
That's a
don't
Yeah.
wait.
nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
You go to sleep, bro. You wake up, and the next day you know it's over. It's a wrap.
Mm-hmm.
Because they going to move Travis around. And they ain't, and man, that's a scary thought. That's a
And,
scary thought, bro.
and
And,
like on the game, I played with App State on the game, right? 'Cause that's my
Mm-hmm.
old school. I can't throw the 8 wide receivers like I can throw the Colorado wide receivers. Like I can throw the 5 of Colorado wide receivers any kind of way, and them boys they'll show up and show out. I can't do that with a lot of the other teams.
Really?
Yeah, you can't, bro. Like you gotta everything gotta be right. And I noticed this too. This is another thing I noticed. The games when they get real close, the two
Mm-hmm.
people that show up is LeJounte and Will. LeJounte and Will show up when I got close games. When it's just like a game where I'm beating people down,
wow.
Travis and
Can you imagine?
yeah, Travis and G5 take off.
If they get tight for it's third and 8, we up by 21, and you can't account for Travis. Ooh-wee.
Mhm. Uh, Now, when I play a game and I'm playing against a team where we start beat them down, G5, J5, Miller, all of them will start taking off. Travis just have his way with them. But when the game is close and it's tight,
Mm-hmm.
Travis still show up, but LeJounte and Will show up the most. And like I say, as far as running back, is Augustus. Augustus is the man for me.
Mm.
Now, old boy is a home run though. Hood is a home run back. So we better have fun with that.
What about the special team?
Special teams look good, cause I'm gonna tell you what I know about special teams. I see a lot of people that I know on the special teams. So that means it's some guys that we want to play. We think they might play, but if they ain't playing, they on special teams.
Yeah.
Like Trevor Woods is on special teams. Um, it's a bunch of linebackers on special teams.
Yeah. I think that's how they're going to get on the field. You know, because I still think Bentley and Travis is going to start a year off.
Hey, did y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, that freshman linebacker ball, bro. I put that dude in the game for some reason. Him and Wester together. Them dudes don't ball. And they also say on the game,
Oh, you talking about
he from Florida. I can't remember his name.
Yeah,
okay.
he's very athletic. He can
Oh,
run.
yeah, bro.
They call him 360 Mafia. 360 Mafia. Oh, 360 Mafia.
That might be him. I
I'm
don't
called
Yeah,
360 Mafia. You call somebody 360 Mafia.
no, that ain't him. I think this dude had number 54 on, I think. I could be wrong. But he the freshman. I remember he signed last year, and I remember watching his tape, and he was making a lot of like nice tackles.
yeah.
You talking about the
He
kid
ran.
from Boulder?
Nah, he from Florida. This
From
guy from Florida. He ran track. He was a track star at playing linebacker. He
Yeah,
athletic. He can
that
play
nice.
safety. If they want to, they can put him at the star position.
And that's the linebacker one, right?
He's a freshman. Now he's a freshman this year. He
Yeah,
just signed last year.
The is linebacker on.
Yeah, he's a linebacker.
Y'all forgetting about Cheney. Cheney saw
Yeah,
Johnny Cheney.
Oh,
he's
Oh
not
man.
on the game right now. He's not on the game right now.
yeah. Oh,
Oh,
you're forgetting about the other boy too. Gant from Florida State. He picks that ball off on the game. B Gant.
Uh, what's the name of the kid that went went to Missouri?
Oh,
And
Walker. He a
yeah,
defensive end.
that's him. Yeah,
Yep.
he's from
Ar-
Denver or
Arden,
something.
Arden Walker. I think that's
There
him.
it is. There it is. Yep. Yeah.
oh, I think Morgan left too.
No, that's him. It's Piers Morgan. That's the freshman.
Oh, Pierce Morgan.
Yeah, that's a guy from Florida. That's a linebacker from Florida.
I
You talking
thought
about
somebody.
the
I
guy from England? Taylor Barrett's
think
left. The London linebacker. I think he left.
Oh, really?
who?
The linebacker from London. I
Yeah,
thought he
yeah,
left.
yeah. He left. Did he leave in the spring? I mean, like early in the spring.
I think so.
No,
Yeah.
this is somebody that just left. Like other than Boyd, it was somebody else that they mentioned that left, and I thought it was Morgan, but I could be wrong. But this one, you said Pearson Morgan.
I think it's Piers Morgan. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, he's from Florida, freshman. He just came in this year. I don't think it was him to transfer. It might have been a different.
Check it out. Okay, Pearson Morgan.
Hey, Tiger, I'm looking at that picture, and I'm trying to imagine both of both those guys in a slot. How do you defend that?
Wait, hey, bring that back again. I was looking at his super chat. Bring that back. And my man Ron hit us with a big boy super chat. 1999. SO Big Tiger family. Y'all make sure you hit the like and comment and subscribe. Hey, appreciate your shelf.
Salute.
Now I
So
said
what?
it.
Oh, I was saying, like I was looking at the picture, and I was just saying to myself, how in the world are you going to defend those two in a slot?
So, what I'm curious to see, man, is that quarterback came in late from Georgia Tech because he was like a 3-star, number one dual threat quarterback in Georgia when he went to Georgia Tech. Like he might be a surprise if he went that backup spot.
Well, we got a quarterback that
Cause he's,
came in.
I think he's what 6'3", 6'4". He's a big dude too.
Yeah.
What's his name? For us or for somebody else?
Colorado.
Yeah, you're from Colorado.
When did he slide through? I must have missed that.
Beginning of the spring, right?
What's
Yeah,
his
he
name?
can't.
You talking about Wade? You talking about
No,
Wade?
Yeah.
This guy came from Georgia Tech. He came in late transfer in the spring.
They didn't say much about him. Is he like that or? I mean,
No, well, he was
y'all bringing
coming
some
out
new
of
stuff up to me now, bro.
yeah
Let's see.
coming out of high school. He was like that. So that's why I'm curious to see him play.
What's his name?
I forgot because
Okay.
he was I think well off, not well off, reached the people when he was going around interviewing players, and he had talked to him. He's like, yeah, I just transferred from Georgia Tech. I was like, oh man, I didn't know they picked up the quarterback. Like they picked him up on a low. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, they slid
And,
that on me. They slid that in on me too, bro. That's what I'm trying to find out. I'm like, man, I missed
and
that.
he was the backup quarterback at Georgia Tech. So I'm like, for him to transfer here, I think he got confidence in himself. He can, you know, either win that starting spot next year or fight for a backup spot.
Yeah.
He was a transfer.
Yeah, yeah, he transferred, and I think he came as a walk on too. He didn't have a scholarship. He just came to try out as a walk on. So,
But you know
so
what, man? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
no, you good?
I'm saying, like, I believe they're gonna have so much talent next year, right?
Yep.
Especially skilled up positions, right?
Oh yeah,
That I'm wondering if they really need a high power quarterback, or do they just
Yeah.
need a game manager?
Mm.
you really don't need one because think about it. Georgia won back to back with a game manager,
Yep.
national championships in a row.
Yeah, but you got dogs on the team. You got wide receivers coming. So a high powered like a Juju brings
Yeah,
with a whole a whole arsenal of other things like receivers, linemen. So no, you need one like that. That bring you them stars out too. The stars are gonna follow Juju. Them 5-star players gonna be like, man, we want to play with Juju because they know each other.
So
yeah.
do you play an experienced, not experienced backup, but like somebody like a shop, or do you bring along Juju if he come?
Well, your focus is gonna be on
Juju
um. You,
young
you-
now.
you're right. Hold on. Your focus is gonna be on making sure that whoever comes there, that you have to fight for the position. Ain't nothing given to you. And so
No,
I don't think that makes a change for Juju. That wouldn't it's not gonna change for Juju, but there will be an emphasis on that opportunity to run the show, but you have to come out and show us that you're able to run the show. If not,
Yeah.
then we just have to research you until you able to be able to see that until we're comfortable. Because this is a program, this is a business, this is $1 billion business, and we're a little we're a little fish in the pond trying to establish getting some of that $1 billion. So even though we got high regards for you, um, I want you to know you got to earn it. You can't just be you drive. We got confidence that you could drive this car, but we want to make sure you don't drive it over into a ditch.
That's one thing I give. And the guy name is I remember his
brown skin kid. Yeah, I.
What's the name? You cut out on me. What's the name?
one thing about Lincoln Riley. He would always have strong quarterback competition.
Yeah.
A lot of guys he brought in from high school never made it on the field because he got a transfer that came in that was ready to go.
So what you think about that, Tiger?
That's competition.
Yeah.
If you're trying to be the best team, you got to always have competition like that. Now you're gonna have a few people that it don't matter who you bring in, they ain't gonna play in front of them because they just that special.
Yeah.
And I think Juju one of them kind of people, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Yep, I think so too.
Mhm.
But I'm looking forward for the. I want to see what the 5 wide look like, man. I want to see who they have on there as a 5 wide. Oh, I just want to see a 5 wide a couple times, and during the season, give me 5 wide 3 or 4 times this season.
I don't want to see that.
I do. I want to see it. I want to see it. I want to see somebody try. How
I,
you gonna stop that? Tell
I
me how you stop that.
I'm gonna tell you who I think the other 5 wide is. I don't think it's To or
Go
or
ahead. Go ahead. Say it.
I think it's Mathis
I was just about to say that. I swear to you. I swear to you.
because Mathis he might be the best route runner on the team. When you got a guy in the middle of the field, that's what you want. You want a guy can
Yeah.
break it down, and he'll be going against your fifth best defensive back.
Yeah.
I don't think he the best route on the team, bro.
Who you think the
Possession.
best? Dante?
Possession.
Man, look at the DBs he was going against at practice. Them boys ain't on the team no more.
Who you think the best?
LeJounte,
I mean,
LeJounte the best route runner, and Will Shepherd. Them boys the best route runner. And Travis,
I'm gonna tell you why I think Mathis is the best.
Man.
Because Mathis don't have elite like all them boys you just named. They got elite like
Speed. He went out again.
Yeah,
yeah,
I
he
see
went
where
out
you're
again.
going with it, though. I see where you're going with it.
because he
Master.
stop and start.
But
Master.
I
Master.
agree with
Needs.
I, I agree with Tiger about Mathis gonna see some playing time. That much I do know because I'm seeing him. He's different. He out there competing against some of these guys now.
And he got good hands. And he caught a few balls last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but you don't think Draylon Miller and Michael Cam McHale gonna be have something to say about that? These
One of
5 stars.
one of them is gonna have to wait their turn. One of them is.
Yeah, but see, I see them on special
They got
teams
talent.
doing doing special plays too. I see them getting on the field. However, if I don't have a problem with Memphis being out there when I got Jimmy Horn. I mean, I got five wide, and I got all these other elite players. It ain't like you got
But
to
you know,
pick your.
Shadua said something about Cam McHale though. He said that boy got a different speed. So I'm thinking he liking him. He said that boy different.
He said nice things about Cordell.
Yeah, he did.
Man, man, he said, man, he improved real fast. He caught on real fast.
Yeah, cause that dude gets open, man. That dude ran track. He's fast. That's why I don't understand. I mean, that dude 6'4" with
Yep.
speed. Shoot.
But but you but you know what, man? Like I don't know, man. I just see him just like being the tortoise of the group. You know what I mean? He just steadily getting better, steadily getting better. Quiet. You
I
know what I'm
see. So this is my garbage time wide receivers when it's like we up about 21 or something, and it's fourth quarter, and we finna move the wide receivers out about 5 minutes ago. I got Mathis, Cordell. I'm throwing Cam in there. Um, Candace gonna get a lot of that. And I rest the rest of them.
What about Traylon Miller?
Trayvon Miller. No, well, I'm he in that first group with me. For me, he in that
What's your
first.
first group?
Travis, um, Shepard, Miller,
Who? Who's the
Miller,
third
No, I'm not. I'm not talking about Amari Miller. I'm talking about the freshman, Traylon Miller.
one?
Draymond.
Draymond.
Yeah. So Draymond is in that second group. Well, I just played him the rest of the 5, 6, 7 minutes of the game. I played him. I would play them. Let them get some burn. And I want
I'm
you
a,
to, since
I'm
you
gonna check
can't stop
it
first
out.
group, I want to see if you can stop my second group. I want to show you my second group, my pups. Uh,
No,
uh,
I'm gonna
they
check. Go ahead. I'm
go
sorry. Go ahead, bro.
ahead, I'm finished.
What's the other slot? Um, Assad Wasim.
Wasim, yeah, he runs good routes too.
He like that.
Yep,
Like
You forgot about him. See what I'm saying, man? Come on, man.
they loaded, man.
Leave
somebody
leave me alone, man, because I'm coming at you. We coming. We coming.
somebody
For
got the red shirt, bro. I'm telling you, or something.
Well, Prime said that 13 of his freshmen, what is it, 13 out of 18 got to play, got to see some field time. So I don't expect that to change.
I'm trying to see. Yeah, yeah. They're gonna have to do something, man.
That's the thing. Before I forget, shout out to uh, Devin Hester for getting the gold jacket, to making it to the Hall of Fame. We're gonna
Yeah,
have Prime
Oh yeah,
represent
yes
at the
sir.
Hall of Fame. So don't be shocked if you see Hester at one of these games, but preferably maybe the UCF game. Yeah, that part.
Hey,
Oh yeah,
promo.
he definitely going. Yeah,
Hey, promo warning and Rand. Hey, y'all can keep rocking, man. I keep dropping out. So I'm gonna fall off. If y'all want to stay on, I'll let y'all stay on.
okay. Up to you, brother.
Yeah,
okay. Yeah, I stay on for a minute. I stay on
I,
for a minute, and then I got to roll.
yeah, I heard this YouTube speak for a minute. I got the block. I hold it down. And don't forget that 12th man t-shirt. And please like and subscribe and share the content. Let's get the
Mhm.
attitude.
Yeah.
Man, that's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be fun to watch and see how it all come together. That's,
Yeah.
we got fresh, we got fresh DC. We don't have a uh, playbook yet, so it's gonna be develop. It's gonna be work in progress. We're gonna get see it develop. Uh,
Playbook. What'd you say,
Liv-
bro?
Livingston say you don't have a playbook.
Who
Livingston,
don't have a playbook?
the DC coordinator said he doesn't have a playbook.
Really
Yeah,
interesting.
am I
Okay.
wrong for saying that? Am I wrong for saying that?
Nah,
Anybody?
I mean, if that's what you heard,
Yeah, he said he's gonna develop. He's gonna design the playbook or scheme according to the players they have in the field.
Yeah. So he has a playbook, but he's not using it. He's gonna
So
kind of like
wing it.
structure it around the starters, like who when they decide who's gonna be the starters, because he don't want to put a system out there and they don't have the players to fit the system. You know what I mean? Like last
Right,
year, didn't have the players to fit that system.
right. So that means, mm,
yeah, that's gonna be interesting. That's gonna be a storyline like this, and then you got the trenches storyline, and then you're gonna have the the Hunter storyline.
is that me, or
You
is
got
he or is that my computer?
Nah, you clear that might be me. I'm out here in the boonies.
No, I mean you're unclear.
is it me?
Yeah, it's you. Yeah.
Hold on. How about now? Is that cool?
Yeah, it's better. It's much. I mean, to me it is.
Yeah,
So the season, this is gonna make for a good season for CU, is because the fact that we're gonna have so many different pieces coming together at the same time winning. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be off the chain because there's gonna be storylines everywhere. I mean, the amount of exposure, the amount of the media attention it the CU is going to get is going to create so many storylines from
Yeah.
shallow to Shador, Hunter. You got the trenches storyline, you got the wide receiver storyline, and then it's going to be some players emerge out of that's going to make a whole storyline for the Big 12 uh for the Big 12 conference, that it's going to be the talk of the town. I'm sorry, Alabama. I'm sorry, Georgia. Yeah, you're gonna have your little place, but the top of the shelf is gonna be at. That's gonna be at the top of the shelf. CU storylines is gonna be out there like buck wow. No
Yeah.
diddy.
yeah. But I'm gonna tell you though, dude. Like this wide receiver core is gonna be so tenacious. That running game gonna be beautiful because we got so many guys that can beat you deep and take the top off the defense. They're not gonna be able to bring them safeties down to stop the run. So I think we're gonna be able to
Yeah,
run at will. We're gonna be able to
it's
run at
gonna
will,
At,
bro.
open up late. Yeah, you're
at
right.
will. At will. It's gonna be
Mm.
so many storylines, bro. It's gonna be so much material out here, content out here, bro. Everybody gonna get to eat off of this prime effect. You finna see the real truth prime effect come together this year. Yeah, we finna go out with a bang. And Shador is working extra hard, bro. He want to go out on top. He ain't
Yeah.
trying to go out. He ain't trying to do like he did last year. He ain't have no time for that. Gronk was finna show up.
Yeah. The quarterback name was it Ponder?
I
Was that
think
the kid's
so.
name?
Yeah, for Georgia Tech. Yeah, I think that's it.
Well,
Yeah,
this says Bethune Cookman.
Well, not yeah, nah, that ain't him then.
Both. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's not him. Because the one we got, he was like the number one dual threat kid coming out of high school, dual threat quarterback.
so who's your starting wide receiver core? If you had to go your five wide, who if you wanted to play with play with five wide, who would you have out there?
Uh, I
Mm,
mean, that's tough.
yeah, it's tough now, man.
Because
It's
if you're going five, because see, I'm hoping we don't have to
you
play
know
Travis a lot at wide receiver. You know what I mean? Like he shouldn't get 100 plays this year.
Right, I get it, but if it was your fantasy five wide, who would be your fantasy five wide? Come on now, guys, y'all can't just
All right, I mean, gotta put Travis out there.
yeah,
Shepard, Lejonte, Jimmy, and Amari Miller. I'd go with that five.
yeah.
And
man,
then I
come
bring
on,
Timmons
man.
in the
Damn, you
rotation.
still
Oh,
got Timmons. Good lord.
yeah. So they gonna
Uh,
be able to rotate them guys, bro. I mean, they got so
I
many
know,
receivers.
I
They should be
know.
able to keep
That's
them
my whole
fresh.
point. That's my whole point. That's my whole point. I don't care what three you put out there. It's not gonna be. I mean, man, we don't even have to really use Travis unless we in a situation that I know if we need this. Come on, Travis.
But
Come on,
but
Travis. Let's go get him. Let's go get him.
look, but wait a minute. But look, still, he's still probably the best receiver you got.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Facts,
So
facts.
so how do you keep him off the field?
No,
You know what I mean?
you don't keep him off the field.
Mm-hmm.
You just don't have to play
Well,
him for
well,
every down. You
well,
know what I'm
this is what
saying?
I would do when we in teams. If they got like an elite receiver, I'm not playing Travis on offense that much that game. Like the Stanford game, we should have just focused him on defense to keep him fresh because that dude was fresh and that dude was torching everybody. So I'm like, if Travis your number one corner,
Go
short
ahead. I'm
down
sorry.
corner, hey, if we playing team with elite receiver, focus on defense that game. Unless the other receivers ain't getting the job done, you know what I mean?
Right. But Travis is like one of them kids, right? That really doesn't have a like you rarely see him tired. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
wait a minute.
Right.
So yeah,
Hey,
I get
hey,
that, but
promo.
he was.
I know he's human and all
Hey,
that,
promo.
but
Yeah. Where what's
whatever.
good? Which
And what's going
What's up?
on, y'all? Hey, what's up, man? Hey, I just wanted to hop on here real quick and let y'all know there is Dominic
Dominic.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah, that's his name, Dominic, the quarterback for
Tech.
Georgia Tech. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's his
see, I
name,
missed
Dominic.
that. I missed him, bro. He
so
slipped past my radar. He got past my radar, bro.
that's the kid from Bethune too. Like he went to Bethune Cookman too.
Yeah, yeah. They, they just got him not too long ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see, they slid
Yeah,
him in
he
on
went to
back
he
door.
went he went to Bethune Cookman and Georgia Tech. I
Oh,
think
okay.
Georgia Tech was his
But
last school. Bethune Cookman to Georgia Tech. I'm not sure what happened, but that's
oh,
definitely yeah.
yeah.
We just got him not too long ago. It was after the springtime.
Oh, all
Yeah,
right.
and another
Yeah.
thing, Warren was right about the Rob Livingston thing. Like
What?
his whole thing is building a playbook.
You're
And,
going
well, I
in
think
and out.
Promo
What?
said
Mm-hmm.
like basically building a playbook
was
You're going in and out where I wasn't
And
sure if
Will,
it was me.
we can't hear you. You keep going out.
Microphone check. Check 1, 2. I can't see everybody, so I think Wester gets number one if they let that number go.
No, West are gonna stay in 10.
No, I think he going for that number one. That number 10 belongs to Juju.
Yeah, what's the be going when Juju come?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kim might get that number one.
All right. All right. I see that's your guy. I see that's your guy. So who's your well, since we talking about that on defense, what would be your position group that you're going to be analyzing the most on defense? I mean, if you had to pick a particular position group.
Um, I would say the defense ends because we got to get pressure.
All right.
We got to get
You
pressure on the
wrote
quarterback.
you run.
Who me? You
Yeah.
asking me?
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
asking you. Yeah, yeah.
my fault.
Both of y'all. I was asking both of y'all.
can y'all
Oh,
hear me now?
Yes,
yeah.
Yeah, we
sir.
get you now.
You
Yeah,
real
yeah.
good.
His whole thing was like based around like the player's strengths. So like basically like what Promo was saying, like this I guess like he was so to say like he's quoted like from a 30,000 foot view. So he was talking about like just saying like from an outside standpoint looking in like basically developing the playbook around the player's strengths because he didn't want to implement something and it'd be like last year, like Promo said, like players confused, they in the wrong gaps, they
Right,
Yep.
right.
basically doing wrong assignments and stuff like that. So he just wanted to, develop something around the player's strengths. But
Right.
I've been listening into y'all for real. Like
Mm.
I just had to get up here and you know.
Stay up with us, bro. Where you going?
Yeah.
Messing with you,
Hey,
man.
you saw
Yeah,
how
yeah.
you saw how JB was flashing in that defense because he didn't have to think; he just react, and he
Yeah.
was making some
Yeah,
big hits, man.
yeah.
So I think Bentley gonna do the same thing. I think the defense gonna be so simple, bro. They just gonna be reacting.
So
Yeah,
that was gonna be my next question to what
yeah. Bentley and Benson was fighting today.
Yeah.
so you think will it so let me ask you this, will that be a hiccup developing
No.
a playbook what this late in the I'm just asking because
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Well, it's it's too late out of me to like install a whole like defense. You know what I'm saying? It
Yeah.
that take time, bro.
That take months,
Yeah.
Yeah.
months.
So the
I
way
think.
he's doing it is will it shorten up that time, I guess? Did I say that right? I might not have said asked the question
I
right. So
think
Well,
they go
because go ahead.
a lot of man and they go pressure. You know what I'm saying? Like their whole defense is going to be based on you know pressure
okay.
because they got a lot of athletes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you go back to his style of play, like with the Bengals, like it was based off a lot of pressures. Like that's what
Oh,
he.
it was.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep,
yeah.
yep. And another thing to think about this. I mean, he's going at it the same way like they go at it with the NFL. They're
Okay.
probably gonna
So
scheme
so he
each
used
game
to.
one by one. You see what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Because they got the scheme, they just don't have the playbook, but they got the scheme. They know what scheme they're gonna be running.
Okay,
Right.
I got you.
Now
I got
now
you.
is
So
just putting the guys in the right position.
you still think they don't have the playbook promo?
No, I think they got a basic playbook. It may not be exotic just yet, but
Okay, all right,
I think they got like the basic, what they want to do. Because like I said,
yeah,
like I think with his background
that
and his
makes
experience,
sense.
I think he's good enough to scheme like each team. You know what I mean? That week, okay, this is what we're gonna focus on. Bop, bop, bop. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I thought that's what the general thing was, like scheming week to week. I didn't know like they'll scheme for a whole season. That's because I never played college ball, so I don't know.
Mm.
Yeah. No, but that's what they do. But like most teams already got their playbook. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like think about Nebraska. They got everybody coming back on defense, so they got the same playbook. It's just picking what
They're in
plays
the
against
second
the
year.
team that you're gonna
Right.
play. Yeah.
Okay, I get what
So
you're
just
saying there.
so just like next year, like the guys that we got coming back, like they're gonna be
Yeah,
familiar with this scheme and this playbook, so it's gonna be easy. Just pick and play. And then the new players that's coming in, they'll be able to help them learn the playbook faster with the
correct,
blitzes and stuff.
correct.
So
Yeah,
what Prime is hoping, since they getting these guys out the portal, that they can pick it up faster than a freshman would. You see what I'm saying?
yeah.
Yeah, that's why
I
he want
bro,
them guys out the
I
portal.
I just ain't. I really wasn't feeling what I saw on Well Off. Now, mind y'all, when I watched it earlier, I really wasn't paying attention to it because I was watching it on my phone and I had a lot of stuff around me going on. So I
Mm.
really
Right,
wasn't
right.
paying like a lot of attention. But
Mm.
then I'm watching Buffton Prime and they highlighted something. BJ Green is still loafing.
Listen,
Oh,
BJ
oh, he gonna
Green.
get out of that.
Yeah,
BJ
Prime
Green.
already said it. Prime said, I don't know what you done where you was before you got here, but that ain't allowed here.
Yep.
BJ Green has never. I think personally has never been in a position where he had somebody behind him. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like you were saying earlier, promo. Like he didn't have to look over his shoulder.
Yep.
Now he
Mhm.
got to look over his shoulder and see old habits. It's like hard to break. So when that fatigue hits you, that altitude two hits
Yep.
you,
Yep.
he went straight back to his old form. You know what I mean? And Tom's like, nope, nope, nope. You going you're gonna have to do this, or you're gonna be in the rotation. You know what I mean? So I was like,
And
okay,
so
Yeah. And the coach, his last coach probably didn't do that. They probably let him get away with it.
yeah, they
Yeah, they let
couldn't.
him shut
Well,
that
his
down day
his
one.
his
Oh, we ain't
last
having
coach
that.
was an offensive minded guy. Remember, he was supposed to be hired as Prime's offensive coordinator, but he got the job at Arizona State.
Right.
So he probably
Right. Right. Right.
isn't like locked in on the defense like how Prime is. I'm
Mm,
not. I'm not sure. I'm just speculating. I don't know, but like that's what I'm thinking.
right.
but to be fair, I think it was a lot more players than beat BJ that was loafing. I think that was pointed out in the well off too.
Yeah, yeah, but he specifically said BJ's name. That's what got me. Like that's what
Well,
got me.
well,
Now the
so
whole
so
now to be fair, the whole backside was loafing. He wasn't getting to the ball. But
Right.
he specifically pointed out BJ. He said his name. He said BJ.
and I think he said that specifically, and this is this where I'm coming from because he know that BJ can end up going first round, and he needs to break him of that habit now.
Yeah,
So
Mm-hmm.
I
that
think it's all for the better of the players.
yeah,
Like I think he sees something in BJ because again he coached him as a youth,
Yeah.
so it's not like this is a new player and he's trying to get familiar with him. Like he knows him. They have a relationship already prior to him coming to Colorado. So I think he knows like man, this guy is good. He could potentially end up in the first round. Let's break all of these bad habits so that way when game time comes he's fully prepared and know
hmm
what we expect of him.
and
But
I
you know
think
what?
he's still adapting to that altitude too, which of course is going to make anybody better when you practice in that type of altitude.
Spring, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I think first day, right? And
He got
he
there pretty late though. Don't forget he got there pretty late.
Yeah.
he didn't play in the spring game.
No, he
No, he
didn't.
didn't play in the spring. No. I
He
think
did.
he had
He
some
got
stuff
there
to
right,
tighten up
Oh,
on so
okay,
he could graduate
okay, my
and be
fault.
eligible to play this
right.
season.
He got there in the summer, and a little bit later in the summer. I think. I don't think it was straight. It might have been. It might have been right at the summertime because you remember he was the part of that last group that came in and said, I'm here to go to work." So he was a part of that last wave of recruit transfers that came
Oh,
in.
So
got
let me ask y'all this.
it.
How do y'all feel about the Michigan State uh offensive lineman just retiring from football? Like, do y'all think we need to go out and get a replacement
We
or
already got
you-
one.
who?
We got a guy from Juju. I mean, I'm sorry, JUCO. He's a Samoan.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's 6'5", 300 pounds. I didn't catch his name, but it's on the buff. The buffed up TV guy that just let you know about transfers that come in. It
Yeah,
normally be
yeah. I'm gonna
yeah,
look at his thing.
he brought it out, and so far he have never been wrong so far. So I take him, for he's always been accurate about things going on. Well, what he said was we offered him that Samoan we gave him an offer. Now we don't know about whether he accepted or not. So I have to take that back. I have to walk that back a little bit. But that
Wow,
was
I didn't even know that.
talking. Yeah, Dino. It was talk. It came up in Dino show as well earlier today. So it's
Yeah,
been
I
out
was
there.
in there, but I ain't. I had to jump out real quick.
Yeah.
So
So what would be your what would be? I was asking what would be your position group that you would be interested in or analyzing on defense? What would be your position group that you'd be analyzing in game time to see how they respond?
The backers.
right now, I'm gonna have to go with the defensive line because I didn't like the play of them. Like they great, and they was talking about it today. Like they great in one on ones, but like as far as this team, I just don't feel like they giving it their all right now, and that's a huge concern for me because of what the team went through last year. So like until they show like we got this thing figured out, it's gonna be a concern for me.
Yeah,
I'm going with the middle of the line.
yeah,
The
tackle.
the guard. I want to
The
go. Yeah,
tackles.
yeah. I want to go to the middle of the line.
Hey,
How good we can get pressure on the quarterback. Since we was talking about it's depending on our pressure, and because of the run, it's in between those tackles. I'm a little afraid of because we was getting eat up. They was running all over us. So
which one of those tackles is from Alabama? What's his name? Torian Carter.
No, Torian Carter is from I think
Texas, right?
Arkansas. Arkansas. You talking about Aden Quinn Barnes?
Oh, okay, okay, okay. I like him, bro. He's a run stuffer. I
Yeah,
like him.
yeah. Yeah, I like him. I like this young kid growing on me. Tyreek Thomas. I'm really starting to like him. Take a liking to him. Like I think he's gonna be good.
That's the other big kid. Locks, right? Locks in his hair.
No, he don't have locks. He has a bush. He's from I want to say Louisville.
Oh, okay.
We got a good problem. We
Yeah,
gonna
So
be,
so the
yeah. Shane Coates is growing on me because
yeah.
I wasn't a big Shane Coates fan at all.
Does does he start?
yeah. Right now,
Yeah, as of right now, I will. If we had to start the season right now, I would
So you
definitely
took
say
him tackle.
I would definitely say Shane Coates as a starter.
Where? Tackle or
No,
edge?
he could play. He could play the five technique.
All right. So
He could
let me
play
ask
the three. He could play the three technique, but you just don't want him like on the interior of the line, like in the middle of the line, because he's shown last year he's too small to plug up those gaps.
well, that's all right. So we're saying, so you got two tackles, two edges, right? So the two tackles would be who? Shadozi?
Chidozie and probably Anquan Bonds.
so I'm taking Sadozi out on third and 8 because
You
I'm
know that's
assuming they're
small.
doing.
Yeah, because then you
Oh,
could put in if you take him out on third and eight, where you know 9 times out of 10 they're gonna pass the ball.
Right.
Me, I would put in probably Torian Carter and Ryan Bill,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
or like you could throw Shane Coates in the mix. You just need pass rushes. You just need
Right.
pass
Right.
rush,
Right.
and
Right.
they fit the style of a pass rusher more, so
And
to say.
Sadozi. Yeah. Then block bully. Yeah.
all right.
So
Okay. So look. So North Dakota State is a run heavy team, right? Even with uh, if I calculate this right, the coach from damn, I was just looking at it the other day. The head coach that they got now is from uh damn, I'm drawing a blank. Wyoming, right?
Hmm.
So
Okay.
they're run heavy too, right? Like I was looking at their own games. I mean they it's kind of balanced, but they have a weird kind of running game, right?
Yeah.
So do you put a bigger tackles in there, or do you stay with the Shadozi and Barnes or Shadozi and you know what I'm saying? You
What?
understand though,
Yeah, I
bro?
get what you're saying.
Or do you go big
well,
inside?
See,
they're often. Go
they
ahead.
go ahead, Warren.
Now I just wanted to point out that their offensive line, the biggest offensive line that they have that's on paper that I saw on the internet is not even over 300 pounds.
All right,
So
but
you take it over there from there, bro. I was just wanted to point that out that
Well,
they everybody's under 300 pounds. I think it's one person that was on there. I went and and just took a look at the depth chart and all of that for all, and it was only one person I saw like over 300.
Well, I'll say this. I'll give you this one, Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
Their starting quarterback, he doesn't throw the ball over 35 to 40 yards. I can't remember the exact number, but it's
Mm-hmm.
no more than that. They're not going to pass the ball that often. They run a two quarterback system. And the backup is a better runner than the starter. The thing
Okay.
with the starter is he knows how to improvise really well. So if he's running the ball before he passes the line of scrimmage, he
Mm-hmm.
knows he has like you know how Patrick Mahomes will throw the ball awkwardly. Like
Right.
I'm not comparing his arm or
Oh
his
no, I get it.
passing talent to Patrick Mahomes. I just want to be clear because people will
Yeah.
clip this and run with it. But he does these weird passes like Patrick Mahomes. So
Right.
that's why I say he's a good improviser with
He's a
the
good
football.
athlete too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I give him that, but I think that they'll come out and try to run the ball, just because that's what they good
Known.
at, running
Mm-hmm.
the ball.
Mm-hmm.
So if it was me, I would probably start. I would probably come out big in the middle.
Yeah, you got to.
With probably Chidozie and I'm gonna have to say like either Anquin Bonds. I forgot about Amari McNeil. He's gonna see a lot of playing time this year, and he's gonna be really good.
And what
Mm-hmm.
about Wiggins?
Wiggins is
Wiggins
outside.
gonna get playing time for sure. Uncle Warren.
Yep,
Wiggins is gonna
yep.
get playing time.
It's just so many players, bro. It's so many. I'm sorry. I love it. I love it. I'm gassing myself up, bro. That's all.
Yeah,
So it's gonna be interesting, man, because if they're run heavy, my personal opinion is you put the bigger tackles inside, and that's not Chidozie.
Well,
You know what I'm
wait a
saying?
minute. Hold on. And
but
I just
Chidozie is
want to.
good at run stuffing.
Right, right. I get that because he's strong. He
And
leverage all
and
that.
remember
But his
remember what Uncle Warren just pointed out. They don't even have a starting offensive lineman. I don't believe over 300 pounds.
and
So
so let
that's a
me.
recipe for disaster right there.
And so Dozy is he comes from the Big 12. He came from Houston. And he
Yeah.
started all the games that he played.
Hmm.
It was a mandatory double team required on him from Texas on up, and it was you didn't move him off the block, which creates problems when you trying to come up and run through that middle. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It, yeah, which gives linebackers a lot of room to play because now you can't move him off his blocks. He's stuck in a hole. Now, indirectly, he may not get it, but I mean, indirectly, he makes a play. Let me say it that way.
Yeah, for sure.
Hmm.
For sure. He makes a play without making a play.
Right. Right.
Uh,
Or it's pick your poison. So if you try to double team Bonds, then Sadozi coming waltzing on in on the
yeah,
less.
because nobody is going to hold him that long one on one.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because he's that strong and he's quick. Like
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's a gamer. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
When I mean gamer, it's just some guys that play and then just makes plays. You
and
know what I'm
his
saying?
technique and his technique. has a pro wrestling a wrestling type of technique that he uses. He knows how to um, position himself. He knows how to use leverage against you. Let me say
Yeah,
it that way.
Yeah, I
He's
yeah,
agree.
very good at that.
he ain't been 6 feet.
I gotta slide though, y'all. I gotta get up early in the morning. I get with you guys tomorrow.
All
So,
right, my brother.
Yeah,
all right.
yeah. Web, salute, shout out. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Don't forget that 12th man T-shirt. We get you that's gonna be fire on game day. Yeah, man. So on your position group, what would be your position group on offense that you're gonna be analyzing?
Hmm. Offensive line, man.
I'm going with
How they how they gel, how they
yeah. I would have to say the QB gonna be my. I'm gonna be analyzing, and that's the reason why. I saw Shador throw for 3,200 yards, or maybe a little bit. Um, 3,200 yards, right? It was about 3,200 yards, right? I think.
so.
Um, being sacked 52 times.
Hmm.
I'm a bet that he gets 4,200 yards, bro.
Mm,
I
I don't
know.
know.
I know. He was man. He was close. I think he was like at 37 when he was in Jackson State, man. And well, it went up from year to year. I think it was 34 one year and then 37 the next. And so with this, like you said, that line holds up now. And he ain't getting sacked those 52 times.
Yeah, I want
And
to
he
see.
play and he plays those. So I'm looking at 4,200 yards as a 14 game. So I'm thinking we going 14 games. That's where it's coming from.
Okay,
I'm not just playing 12 game regular season. I'm
I
playing
get it.
14 game. Yeah, I'm playing 14 games,
Hmm.
and he gonna end up with 4,200.
Well, I don't even want to see him throw that many times. I want to see a balance on attack. I want to see, two backs with
So
700 yards.
so what's the name had? I think what's the name had over 1,000 yards for Jackson last season. I mean their last season when he did 3,700. He did about 50 touchdowns. I think it was. I know it was over 40. He threw over for 40.
Oh,
Over for 40. I'm talking.
sure.
Yeah, for Jackson State when he was at
37,
Jackson. His last 3,700 yards, and I think I
40.
know uh, it was 40.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was 40, 3,700 yards, I believe it was, and the running back got over 1,000 yards, and that was what's his name that just left? He went to George George
Yeah.
Georgia State or Georgia State somewhere. He went to somewhere, right?
Wilkerson.
Savion Wilkinson had over 1,000 yards.
Hmm.
So it's not like they ain't gonna run the game. I just think over 14 games
Yeah, I
because
just,
they had 14 games when they was at Jackson State because the championship they lost.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I just think Shador's better balanced.
yeah,
He,
yeah. You gonna need a running game, that's for sure. But
yeah,
I still think that they get their yardage for they run the ball. I just think that we gonna just be we score. One thing I learned about Shador, he scores fast.
yeah,
He don't waste no time scoring.
yeah,
You feel me? And that's where I think that's gonna come in at. He don't waste no time scoring.
yeah. I mean, uh,
That's
Dion's a
just
coach that likes to dominate. Like he'll run the score up like if he has to, not has to, but I'm saying like that's what he likes
when
to
it
do.
when it when it's personal, when it's personal.
Period.
You don't think he gonna want to score up on some of these people, man? These
Yeah,
naysayers.
yeah.
And we got Kansas, we got Kansas State. So our first game is against North Dakota State. I'm predicting, man, at least 13-43.
Say that again.
13-43.
13-33.
43. No, not 33. 43.
Oh, okay.
4-3. Yeah.
4,300 yards. Yards, you're saying?
Uh, I'm looking at maybe five, close to four, a little bit over four.
Yeah. I
But
don't.
I'm not disequating that to that too. So I'm looking at the fact that it's gonna be some run backs. Special teams, we got killers on special teams.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then once you have that offense clicking, now the whole team is focused on the offense, and guess what? Special teams break out on you.
Yeah. I think that's
Man,
going. That's going to be the unit that's going to determine whether they are 7 game, 8 game, nine game up winners of this year. You know what I'm saying? Like special teams to me is going to be huge. You know,
and guess
just
and guess what? They got a lot of weapons. You can't
yeah,
just chime in on one player.
yeah.
It's like
When I say
when Devin Hester was playing for the Chicago Bears, man, they didn't want to kick to him for a long time. So what they did was they tried to get Devin to play some wide receivers, which I thought was kind of bust, if you ask me. Uh, Only because of the size, I think, not because of the speed. Now he did have some moments. Don't get me wrong.
who?
Uh, Devin Hester,
Oh,
the
come on, Devin
but
Hester. Okay.
yeah. And so, but the problem with that is we have about two or three of them lined up back there. Now
Oh,
what?
we ain't got no Devin Hesters now.
No,
Oh,
no, no, no. Well, let me take that back. Let me take that back. We got a
yeah.
Cam Michaels. We got a Wester. We got a Jimmy Horn. We got a
That's some out.
Travis
Yeah,
Hunter. We
I
got
get it.
Travis Hunter. We can move. We can intermingle these people on special teams just to break you down mentally.
Yeah. When I say special teams, I mean like uh being confident in the kicking game, like being able to make a consistent 40-yard field goal,
Oh, we
pinning
got that's model. We got model for that. What?
pinning people inside the 10. You know what I mean? Like
I
parts of the
think we
game
just
that shifts games. You
yeah.
know what I
Did
mean?
we right? I thought we picked up a couple of kickers for that.
Yeah,
Even a field goal kicker that can. I mean, even a kicker that can kick and make 60 yards, at least 60 yards field
yeah,
goal.
yeah. But
Yeah, yeah. We strapped. We got
yeah.
our strap button in. We got our seat belt on, bro. It's
Okay.
strap season around here.
All right.
We strapping up everything. Prime already said. He already said you better get me now.
Yeah, I
And
get
I
it.
think and he went out. He went out aggressively and got him a line. He did not waste time. He did not play around. In the
Mm,
process, he got some receivers on there that's like dogs. Wester, I mean, Wester, what was first four games? I think the first three games of the season, he was the talk of the town because he was getting 100 yards each and every game.
Yeah.
3 or 4 games that uh and he was playing against some. He played against some SEC teams too, and he
Yeah.
was cooking them. He was cooking them. He
And he's
cooking them.
a good athlete, man.
Yeah, and then you got a quarterback with that accuracy. I mean, Shador knows where to put the ball if you give him time, bro.
Yeah, yeah. I get it, but I seen him at, Jackson, right? And I seen him with a balanced attack, even though he still threw more, but
Yeah,
he's so much better when it's unbalanced, when he can dictate like the box.
yeah,
You
I
know.
agree with you. I totally agree. I'm 100% agreements with that. So I am definitely including the running game.
Hmm.
It's just so easy to talk about the receiving room. That's all right now.
Yeah,
The running game, I think is gonna. Um, we'll be able to talk about the running game once it gets started. Once we get to see it actually in action,
yeah.
and
I want to.
who emerges out of that. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I want to see that kid. Damn, I just said his name earlier. Freshman,
Hood,
Florida. Nah, the
Welch,
no the re-
Cam Michael,
no the receiver. The freshman kid.
Miller.
No, Assad
I
Wasim.
see. Side Wasim. Okay, I got you.
See him get a shot like in a return game. See,
I can see him doing that too. I can see him in that too. I mean, we got so many. I can't even keep up, bro. I'll be honest. I'm 56 years old. I'm trying to keep up now.
did
I'm
you
like, man, I'm gonna have to start writing some stuff down now.
yeah,
Give me a little chalkboard board up and everything, names of all the players and where they play at. So when game time, look, I can start, you know, like I'm in a war room or something, you know.
yeah, yeah.
Oh man, I'm pumped, bro. I'm gassed, bro.
Too,
You
man.
just sit around me, I gas all day.
I just want to see Prime win, man. I want to see him successful, man. Cause like,
Man, he wins, I win.
yeah, it's like I'm old enough to not gone through, but witness the struggle of the black coaches, or lack of black
Black
coaches.
men. No,
Yeah,
black men. That's just
and then
called black,
and,
strong black men who are father figures and who are a pillar to the community. What we was used to, what we should have had. That's not prevalent in our community nowadays, man. Was a strong black men.
yeah, and like it's not many of them out there. One and two, it was like no offense to anybody, but like it was a certain kind of black coach that they hired, right? So now I'm starting to see uh, a different style of black coach, like the black coach that the black kid can like relate to better. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, like your brother in your hood, like your neighbor next door to you that
yeah,
knows your family, and that
yes,
that they're friends with that's friends with their family, y'all
right,
family, and
right,
it's respect. It's not no disrespect, but it's also accountability in the community. I could not go down the block and act the ass and not make it back down to my parents. You feel me?
yeah. I get that, but I'm saying like the different kind of coaches that's recruiting these kids now. The coaches that like legitimately care about whether or not your kid comes through this school and into success rather than just all right, next. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
Instead of shutting them through like cattle,
right,
leading like sheep led to slaughter. No, we gonna teach you how to be men. We gonna teach you how to be sheep herders. You're gonna have your own cattle. You're gonna be able to raise your own kids to become adults and productive within that, and be creative and be great at what they do. They're gonna be able to represent that name. So when they walk around with your name, your last name, you know that you poured into them, and you
yeah,
and you put them around people that that poured into them. It's
yeah,
no more you could just use me for the money now, even though now it's about time. I mean, it ain't just about me coming to college. You can just give me a scholarship, and then you make all my money. You make all this money off my name, and I'm doing all this work, and I got all these hardships. No, I'm gonna get around some people that care about me. That's more than just what I could do on the field. Help me to be able to be successful off the field. You don't get too much of that, bro. Now
yeah.
I'm not saying that it's not out here in abundance. All I'm saying is he's putting on the he's displaying that on the biggest platform for the
Yeah.
world to see.
So the fact that I don't know, man. He's just different to me, man. And like I've never seen a coach like this. Like all the coaches or the black coaches that I've witnessed and seen always had to watch what they said. They always had to watch, what they did. Like this is the first one that like he doesn't have to do all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With
Well,
with with the resources, right? And he's now able to show everybody
so so
what
the
wait a minute,
we
wait a minute,
okay.
style of coach with resources, what they can actually attract. You know what I mean?
No, so the difference, just the difference. The media, we always have great men, black men that look like us, uh, doing what they do, whatever field that they do it in. The fact that this is where the issue come in. We allow media. Well, media has created this image of us as black men for so long. The narrative has been this for so long that um, social media, including YouTube and all these other uh, platforms, gives us a little bit more leverage where we can show the world who we are for ourselves, instead of allowing the main media, quote unquote, main media displaying what image that they want to portray of us. And so now this smack in the face of the world, how we act, how we want to be viewed as, and how we
That's
want to
not
be candidly ourselves and be unapologetic about being a black man in America.
right,
Period.
that part. But what I'm saying is, like these jobs, right? Like we were good enough to recruit the kid, but we wasn't good enough to coach the kid. You know what I'm saying? Like to be the head coach. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yes, sir.
um, I'm not talking about society. I'm was just dealing with like these institutions that wasn't given like that kind of coach, and opportunity. You know what I'm saying? And Prime is the first one that I see that has that has that spot. right? With the resources, right? With him literally head of the pro- program, right? And we see like what I see in the young future is going to open up doors for like a lot of coaches, you know, because what's these big time athletes are going to flock to him. You know what I'm saying? Because they're going to be comfortable with him. They know they're going to be taken care of, even if they don't make it. You know what I'm saying? He he has a direct link to like the NFL. Like he has contacts, all that stuff. You know, and this is about to be something else, man. I'm telling you,
Oh yeah.
this
So let me
this
say this. I think that
something else.
he changed the philosophy on. So I think he changed the philosophy on how coaching and the college ranks are going to be how college players will be treated in the future, and how to maintain uh, that coaching is more than just X's and O's. And so I think he's changing that, and that I think a lot of I'm not saying every college is going not every college is going to do this, but I think a lot of if this is successful, a lot of other colleges are going to be looking at this model and trying to implement or trying to emulate or copy the model that Prime is putting out there.
Right, right.
Now, now you don't necessarily have to be black to perform this model,
Oh,
but
you're not.
you're gonna have to have some character, some good character with some being personable to the point at least you're thinking more about the kids future off the field as well as on the field, and it's going to
Right,
take some different type of coaches for that. Now
right,
whether you're black, white, Hispanic, whatever, if you can do that and you can coach and you can create something out of that, use that model, it don't matter. But that model, in order to use that model, you're gonna have to change how we used to go about coaching back in the day. Let me say it that way.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm just saying, like I can remember back in the day, like black coaches just didn't even get opportunities. You know, it started getting better, 80s, 90s, but now I think we're gonna see a whole lot more of them. You know what I'm saying? Um, because like I truly believe quietly, Fran Brown is going to be heading in the like in the same trajectory as on Prime, but he's going to be doing it in like up in Syracuse. You know what I'm saying? He says I can't explain it without sounding crazy. Like he's a younger. How can I explain this? He's a cool dude. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, he's like from my hood.
exactly. Boom.
Yeah, yeah. Prime is like from my hood.
Yeah, yeah. Fran
I
is
mean, I'm talking about not the negative, not the negative vibe, not the negative image that's been put out there about our hood. But there, if media would take more time to show the good of our hood than the
but
negative,
I
then
don't
we wouldn't have to fight down some of those images. But right now, we're still having to fight against some of those stigmas that's out there about black men. However, you got coaches that's that I didn't realize that was coaching at Notre Dame and they making some good moves. Of course, they're not out there like CU far as exposure, but
That,
I mean, if you go dig for them, if you really want to know,
well,
you can go, you can find out some information on their team, and their team Notre Dame team look kind of rock solid to me.
that's what
Eh,
I'm saying. Like giving us the resources, right? What we're going to be able to do, molding programs with resources, is going to be unlimited, man. Like I think this is going to be the actual thing in 10 years. You know what I'm saying? This is going to be the actual thing. You know, watch, watch, just watch. Imagine all those HBCUs having the actual resources.
well, I don't know how. So they, I have a little pushback with that. The HBCU resources also have something to do with us not taking care of us too. So
So that's
we
why
can't exonerate ourselves from not growing in certain arenas. Not to say that we were not put in a position where we are not being taken advantage of, but at the same time, we're ourselves are not making moves to put ourselves in that position
whole nother,
outside of
whole nother.
which is what yeah, it's a whole nother topic. But all I'm saying this, all I'm saying that there's coaches that are in the Power Five arena that I learned about since Coach Prime. If it wasn't for the platform that he exposed himself on, I would have never came to find out about the coach for Notre Dame, for Penn
Right.
State,
So what
for
I'm
Syracuse.
right.
And
All I'm saying is that there are coaches like that everywhere.
yes,
We're just not
yes,
getting the opportunity to show it. You know what I'm saying?
right,
We they're everywhere. It
right.
has
So
been
this,
to the point, right, that it's like they're not getting the jobs, right? That they've filtered down to like even high school. There's some great high school coaches, man. Like high school football coaches. I won't even to go as far as like to say youth. Like I used to coach youth, right? And there's some awesome youth black football coaches out there. I'm talking like you you can take one of those coaches and place them anywhere, college, high school, anywhere, and he'll fit. That's how.
so what you think? So let me ask you this question, and I know, and I don't mean to cut you off.
Uh huh.
If this model works, you don't think that these people are not gonna want to turn, um, turn on, I'm sorry, turn over every rock and stone to find that coach that fit their program, whether it be in the high school ranks, whether it be in the pro ranks, whether it be I think the door the so social media levels that playing field, and to go with that, this model includes a visual representation, a visual. So you have to have visual presentation how you get down, because Coach Prime was doing this when he was coaching in high school, was
That's
he not?
that's what I'm saying. Like we got to do it another way. We can't just walk in the office and apply it. Like even though coaching is
Right.
about relationships, who you
So
bring it with you
so what
versus
you see on, we got a YouTube of boxing now, bro.
oh
We got a
yeah
YouTube, right? We got a YouTube of boxing right now, right? Right. And so social media, if you are willing to invest in the if the so everybody right now is waiting to see if this strategy that he has works. As soon as it works, you're gonna see a bunch of different programs, whether it's from high school to college to the pros, take this approach where now they're allowing people to come in and visualize, see what they have going on with that program. And
Mhm.
with that comes sponsorships, come people who are looking to better their programs. And so when they get to see something like this, when scouts see this and show it to their leadership and executives, it's going to open up doors for other people, provided that this model works. So that's the importance of me wanting to see Prime succeed, because if this model works, everybody is going to try to emulate this model,
Yeah,
whether you're in high school or not.
I mean, Prime is different because he's Prime, right? He's he's a celebrity, right? He's a Hall of Fame athlete. He's you know, all that stuff, right? But what I'm seeing also is, right, like the dang, like I'm gonna sound crazy, but like making yourself visible, right? Being able to recruit, right? And then putting coaches around that. Because if we like if we're honest, like I'm not sure how much coaching Prime is like actually doing. Like he's coaching everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like he's coaching coaches on the field. You know what I'm saying? But he has head coaches around him. Like this shit is so different. Like I've never seen this before. You know, and it seems like if he wins this year, everybody's gonna do it.
Right. So
All,
let's look at it. Let's look at it as different. Look at it as different packages for a car, right? You got your
mhm.
basic package, you got your
Okay, I
in
get
the
you.
middle package, and then you got that executive package.
Right.
The the thing is, you getting Prime is put it in the package that you don't have to have all the bells and whistles that he have, but at
Right.
least if I get somebody with a camera and show them how I treat my kids, how they
Mm-hmm.
do, how I get them motivated, how I talk to them. I may not have the gym shoes that Prime have, but at least you can see my character with fast, tough, fast, disciplined with character. If I could show them as a
That's
coach how I run my program with
mm-hmm.
these things and how it produces quality recruits coming from, whether it be I'm in high school, whether I'm getting kids to come to my program because how I be able to relate to the kid and help them to grow into college players. Like the MIL. I mean, like the MI, the M, what the IMG. Their program is tailored for college. They 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 bring their kids through a system and a program that is respectable. You don't hear too much drama out of them at
Mm-hmm.
all, but they produce a lot of college people that are college ready, like a George Seaton, who took advantage of that program.
Right.
So but I think there's a new way where you don't have to be an IMG. You just need to be creative and allow yourself to be used to show the world what you got. and the social media platforms allow you to show the world without having to waiting for media to tell the world about you. You can show them the world about you for yourself with other people that's around you, and
One thing
you know
it does though, and for sure it does, especially on the college level. It, broadens your fan base. You know what I'm saying?
ex-
You know,
exactly.
you know what I mean? Like
So
we wasn't Buff fans three years.
no,
I mean,
man,
this stuff
man,
is
I wasn't even watching college football. I stopped watching college football for over 20 years. Maybe,
wow.
I'm not exaggerating. It could be 10, 15 years. Uh, uh, and I live in the Midwest, so let me put some context around that. I live in the Midwest,
Mm-hmm,
and I live in Chicago.
mm-hmm.
We got the White Sox, the Cubs, the Blackhawks, the Bulls, the Chicago Bears, bro. What am I thinking about a Jackson State team for? The only time I heard about Jackson State was when it comes to the marching band or the band Battle of the Band.
All
That's the
right.
only time I knew of, I can really account for being able to watch a Jackson State, or if it wasn't for Grambling, that what's that Grambling coach that passed away? I forget his name.
Rob.
Yes, if it
Mm-hmm.
wasn't for him, I would never known about a Grambling, bro. I'm just gonna be honest,
Okay.
you know. And so when I'm saying, I say that to say this: if it wasn't for Coach Prime going to Jackson State, because Mississippi, I got the strongest roots in Mississippi, or the tie. We Chicago got strong ties of family in Mississippi. That's where our
Right.
roots are from, basically. We migrated up Midwest through through history.
I get it.
So
Yeah, yeah.
okay. So I follow Prime because I know about Prime, but when I started to see how he opened his his platform to me to see from Chicago, I I was like, okay, I like this. I get to know about the players, I get to know about their program. That's the only way I would never follow. I would never about known about CU if it wasn't for Prime.
Question. Let me ask you a question. If somebody else would have did that, other than Prime, right? They did the same format, but it was Coach Smith, right? And you just caught it. Would you have still followed them?
It had to be. So first of all, let me say this: it had to be Prime
Oh, okay.
to
Got it.
to 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 open our eyes, or open the new market of casual fans such as myself, because again, I was away from football, college football, because I already knew how it was gonna go.
Got
All I had to do was wait for January, December and January, and I can tell you that every time it's going to be Alabama, Georgia. You might have a Clemson in there sometime, Texas. You
mm,
might have Ohio State or Michigan, out of those, or Penn State. Out of those 16s, or Notre Dame, that's who you was gonna see in December and January.
mm,
So I didn't have to watch the whole season for what?
right.
For the same thing that's been happening over centuries.
Got
And
it.
eventually it was just Alabama. I already knew we were gonna win Alabama.
Right.
So
So you're
uh,
saying, go ahead.
and so and so when that's the reason I stopped watching it. I already knew. So so when Prime came back, he introduced me to a new element of football that was very interesting to me. The locker room, how you deal with people in the locker room, how the kids react. what's their names, what's their positions, and
Mhm.
what they was doing off the field, what were they doing off the field, how they was acting, how you was, that whole little thing brought me back. It wasn't it wasn't the fact that he was coaching, though that draw my attention too. And once I found out that Shador was Shador, that he was really grown, that he was a great quarterback, I said, oh, wait a minute. It's
Yeah,
more to this. It's more to this than just the reality type of stuff that I was feeling vibes with, you
yeah.
know.
Have just have debates about that. Like, I felt before like it just needed light on these kids. You know what I mean? To like to grow, but I guess it did need somebody somebody like a prime to get them going, to put the light on them because listen, there's some good football players in that league, man. You know what I mean? But nobody knows them. You
Right.
know?
So what you do is, again, it took a prime, and I think that the jury is still out on the product that Prime is putting out there. The jury's still out. And so when people are standing back before they go open up their program in a way that he did, or introduce the world to their program in the way he do, because you got to understand that not only what comes to good stuff from being under the light, also some stuff, some ugly stuff can show up too.
Yeah,
And if it ain't the right person that you have, you just trying to see if the product or the flagship is going to be able to reach the moon. I would say.
I get
Let
it.
me let me first see if he reached that moon, and if he reached that moon, then maybe I could take some of this and see if I can introduce this to my program and get them to be open to doing something a little bit different, so that we can get more exposure on our program.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be on. It ain't gonna never catch up to a prime, because prime is who prime is. But I
Right.
mean, if it gets you some, it may get you some it may be a blessing, to your program, or you as a coach in high school. You might
Yeah,
be able somebody might catch that and say, can you how would you feel about being a position coach for such and such at Alabama, or at Florida, or at uh, Notre Dame, or just Colorado. How would you feel about that? You know what I mean?
yeah.
Look with
Think think he
Coach
has some.
Reese. Okay, go ahead. Oh,
No, I was just saying, like I'm in I'm enjoying this because I have never seen a black coach with this kind of uh I ain't gonna say power. I'm just saying like, just looseness to just lead his program the way he wants to do it.
right. So I mean, we want to be politically correct when we
Mhm.
saying things, and that's good. We supposed to govern our tongue and govern our thoughts appropriately, especially when we're disseminating it over the masses of
Yeah.
people
I,
that we come in
yeah,
contact with on the
that's
platform, right?
yeah.
However, it is power. There's nothing wrong with power. It's
No,
what you do. Is what you do with the power that can make it good, or that can make it either prosper. What's the word I'm using? I'm speaking a little
positive,
bit too fast. It
positive.
it it
Yeah.
it can either, you can either use power, like, for example. and I'm gonna use this analogy. Um, we regulate voltage to light up our rooms. If it didn't have a switch and the wires were loose, we would never be able. It could be destructive, where it can harm you if you touch electrical wire, or you
Mm-hmm.
could, or if you treat it right, that same power could light the room up for a whole bunch of people, just instead of just it
Right.
just being about me and what
I
I
get.
want. And so
Mm-hmm.
everybody gets to have some light, everybody gets to see a little bit better, everybody gets to grow. So power is always going to be something that is going to be around, and always going to be something that we fight for. But in getting that power, what is it that you're doing with that power that moves us forward, or put us back in the ice ages? And those dynamics are not going to change. There's always going to be evil. There's always going to be good,
That's
because
true.
we're fighting over power. And Prime has taken the power that he has,
Mm-hmm.
and he's not used it for his own benefit. Now he does benefit from it. He does get residuals off of it. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But everybody else is eating too. The
Mm-hmm.
content creators, and it may not be as much for other content creators as it is for others, but I mean, I don't see ESPN complaining when they show a game of CU.
Yeah.
CU just gave him a bonus,
Yeah.
so they must be eating pretty good.
Yeah. I get it.
Bucky is eating pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Travis is eating pretty good. He just brought his mama a house.
Yeah.
Cam said he just brought his mama a car. So I think that's what is that what you do with the power that God gives you when you get it.
Right.
Or, and that
Absolutely.
goes for anybody.
Absolutely. We the only ones on here, bro.
Yes, sir. I guess I'm gonna shut it down, man. Man, it was good chopping up with you, Ron.
Yeah. Yeah.
We touched on some sensitive topics that can kind of stir people the wrong way, and we don't mean no harm. We definitely just like to talk politics and talk with one another about some of the struggles. It is what it is.
Yeah.
But it's one love. This is definitely Big Tiger Media's platform. He allowed us the privilege to be up here, and I want to respect that. So I
Yeah.
want to say, if indeed that we came off unclear, or you feel any kind of way negative, it's not nothing personal. We just chopping it up as black men living in America, trying to be truthful and be up candid about it without being disrespectful to any other people or race, because we know that everybody got it. There's a struggle within every community.
Yeah.
That
We
being
good.
said, one love.
Yeah. I'll at you, bro.
Peace.
All right.
Later.